Congratulations! First place, second place. Hi, everyone. Oh, my God. What is that? What was that? Oh, I forgot that that was there. Hello. Oh my God. Hi, everyone. Hello. Shinken. Hi, Anime Hero. Hi, Sigger. Hi, Baby Spock. Hi, Brother Bill. Hi, No Diggity. Hello. Congrats to Emil for first, Up for Red for second, and Shinken on third. Hi, Son Goku. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot. You have to explain that. Pixel Turkey! Thank you for the tier. What's up? Has it really been 11 months? Oh my god.
Ash said heart, Ash said meow.
Ash said meow. Thanks, Pixel Turkey. Oh my gosh. Pixel Turkey is the best. December will always be now. Choops! Choops, how you doing? It was so cool seeing you beat that Final Fantasy game, that Final Fantasy 7. It was a modded version of the game, right? That was really cool to see. Okay, so let me explain what's going on. Yes, thank you so much for the resub for 11 months. Pixel Turkey is the bestest. Oh my gosh. Choops is the bestest. Oh, look who else is the bestest who just got here. Bobby. She said, hey, what's up, everybody? She said, hey, what's up? December. Did I put December? Oh, God. Hello. Hello. Bobby is here. She said, it is my time. It is my time. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else in chat. Albatross. Rose, hello. Marcus, hello. Andrew Starwin, hello. Up for Red, hello. Son Goku and Emil. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay, so let me explain to you what that slime was. So, remember how I told y'all I want to update my alerts, and I've been working on updating my alerts. It has been really difficult for me to update my alerts because I thought that what I had to do was work everything in After Effects and green screen and key everything and do all this work, right? But I had an epiphany moment last night. Like, I was washing the dishes. Somehow, whenever like I'm around like waterfall sounds or running water sounds, it always inspires my mind to work. Like, maybe the water sounds like puts me at ease or something. It helps me think clearly or something. So I was washing the dishes. Hi, Infinite. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. And I was like, I could chroma key in OBS. I can wash your dishes anytime. Listen, Sigger, listen. I can barely keep up on my own. Showers always make me creative. Yo, same, Choops. Choops, like literally same. Literally. Like, I always feel like I come up with my best ideas and then I always have to like write them down right after. So I was thinking to myself, because the problem was, I heard you were washing dishes for chat. Who, me? The Eric V? Excuse me? Namalki, thank you so much for the clip. Hi, D-Wood. You need a waterproof pen and paper. Oh my goodness. The Eric V. Wowie wow. Wowie zowie. Washing dishes is my job. Your job is to pay the rent. Wow, I thought we said that you were going to pay the rent, Choops. I thought that's what we decided. Hold up. Okay, wait. D-Wood, hold on. Bobby was laying on my arm. I have to pick up. Okay, you got Star Wars. They call that green noise. Okay, so listen. Hi, Ty White. Hello, welcome. So listen, chat. So what happened was I filmed a bunch of stuff, right? Spring is in 77 days. That's such a nice thought. I love spring. Yes, thank you for welcoming everybody in, Shinken and chat. I really love that y'all do that. Thank you for doing that. So I filmed a bunch of stuff with a green screen behind it. with the idea that the concept was like my room is coming to life. Like this is the concept that I want to work on for all the new alerts. Like I want it to be like, oh, the plushie came from the plushie pile and like said something, or like, you know, Surfbot came up and said something, or my Barrett like toy came up to the screen and like said, hey, thank you for the follow, or something like that, right? That's my concept, right? Basically, I want it to be like, Mr. Rogers style, Pee-wee Playhouse style, the toys come to life at night kind of thing, in the plushie kingdom or whatever. Because that's what makes a big part of my channel unique. It's like all the stuff in the background and all the fun things that you see happening like in my background and stuff. So I wanted to utilize all these fun things that I had in my room to kind of create the alerts and like, boost up my channel identity. So I started filming all this stuff on green screen, and I was having a really, really, really tough time with the green screen in After Effects because it wasn't keying clean. Like it wouldn't key clean. Like there would always be a shadow or something. And even though like I filmed far away from the screen, tried not to cast a shadow, inevitably there was always like some problem that I did not anticipate, or like switching it to WebM, or like trying to figure out like how to make it look, good. And then this was a problem that I had for months. I'm telling you, months. Like I was trying to figure out how to use WebM, how to key, how to do stuff in After Effects, how to like make it film clean, all this stuff. Then last night I thought to myself, well, what if I just create a nested scene and upload all the videos with the green screen still in the background, but just chroma key just that nested scene. And that slime you saw was a test to see if my idea was working. And it worked. And it worked much better. It worked much, much, much better than me chroma keying everything out in After Effects. And I was so happy. The NVIDIA Broadcaster software has pretty good background removal effect. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. But I wanted this to be for alerts, right? Can we have two onion boxers fighting things out? Oh my gosh, the Rarer emblem grows a face and says, Ayo, thanks for the follow, in the most New York accent. Right, so those are the things that I was trying to do. And then I even did one where I took this toy, and then in After Effects, I redrew his mouth and made it look like he was talking. Now that one came out good. That one we can use. That one came out pretty good. Hi, Nuke for Press. Hi, Super Cloud. So, yeah, what I wanted to do was kind of create little personalities for all the toys and stuff. Or like imagine like I take this and then like redraw his mouth. So basically what I did was I photographed it twice, and then I took 2 images in Photoshop, and then I made keyframes out of each of the frames, so it looks like it's like talking fast and then talking slow. So that's some of the things that I was doing. Now, I'm a one-person show, so this is why this is taking so long, because I have to do everything myself. It's not like I could hire somebody to come and film for me or draw all this stuff for me, because everything is contained within my room. So that's why it's been taking so long. But when I figured out last night, I could just film and chroma key the channel, the source, or the channel, make a nested scene and then chroma key the scene without the chroma key impacting anything else. It was like, that was the aha moment where I was like, oh, I've been going about trying to solve the problem the wrong way. So that slime you saw was a test, but I forgot to delete it, and hence you saw it. So that's what that was. Let me delete it, because Yeah, that was but what do you all think of that idea? Do you all like that idea? Ash, you need to give us a tutorial. I would be so happy to, Barra Quartz. The only problem is everything I do is on my Mac, which is right here. You can't see it, but there's another computer right here. It's a Mac. I have 3 screens right here and then a 4th screen right here, which is my Mac. So that's that. I don't know how to stream. I can stream from my Mac, but the quality is going to be significantly less. I don't have these programs on my PC, and I only have one Adobe license, so I can't have it on multiple computers. I don't think, at least. We need more of that in the world. Is very creative. Oh my gosh. I just really, really, really hope that you all enjoy it as much as it is in my head. I really hope that it executes properly the way that I see it in my head. So you learn better visually. Yeah. It would be cool I would be so happy to share all of that. So I would be so happy to share Photoshop tutorials. I mean, I can stream from my Mac, but the quality is just going to be so, like, I don't know. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of work. I mean, I don't know, Night. I could be wrong. I might be able to put all that stuff on my Mac, on my computer. I might be able to put it on my PC, but I honestly don't know. I'm guessing there. So yeah, that's what you saw there. So yeah, that was that. Does it look hilarious? Oh, YouTube videos. That's a good idea, because I could always capture my screen. I could. Yeah. That's actually a good idea, Brother Bill. Yeah. It would just be after. It wouldn't happen until after I actually do all the work, right? Like this channel is my main priority. And once I do all that, then I could do that part. So once I do this, the faster I could get that done. Looks like you were pushing it at the camera. Okay, wait. I'll play it one more time. So I want it to look like he's like that could be like, hey, we got a raid. You know what I'm saying? And then he's just like, we got a raid. Or, like, we got bits or whatever. Like, that's the idea. I just wanted it to look like silly and zany and whimsical. That's the idea. So let me actually, because if I... Let me see something here. I don't know if this is going to happen where every time I switch scenes, that's going to happen. So let me see. If that's what's going to happen here. No. Okay. So we don't have to worry about it. Okay. All right. Well, in any case, let's play some more Star Trek. I'm really excited to play Star Trek. But yeah, I would be very happy to share tutorials of anything I learn. Blackwater Goat, hello. How are you? Welcome. I still didn't take all the December stuff down. It's like when you leave your Christmas tree up. I didn't make it past the tile puzzle. Who threw that vegetable? Oh my gosh, Signal. Thank you for the 12 bits. Okay, let me ask y'all one more thing, chat. Hold on. I want to show you all another thing. Let me see if I could show it here. I have another idea for alerts, right? So all alerts that you see that we have, here was my idea for it, right? So you all see that I have this TV here, right? This CRT TV. And you all know that I have like an Amiga CRT and stuff like that. I love those CRTs, right? They're like, the things that we love to play our video games are what we remember from our childhood, right? How do you like the idea of the channel points starting to look like this? Hold on. I mean, not the channel points, the alerts. Let me see if I could show you what I'm talking about here. Oops. No, that's not what I want to do. Media source. Testing. Okay, now let's pull this up. Tell me what you think of this. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me turn these things down before I learn. I'm gonna steal this if it's a good idea and claim credit. Oh my god, Choops. Why? I'm kidding. Okay.
Gah! Answer me, you worm! Experience bish.
I would know. Kaylas. That's great. Okay. So check it out. Beige experience beige. So here's what I did. Here's what I did to create that alert. This is why this is all taking so long. I took a photograph of this TV and I erased the screen and made it a transparent image. And I recorded that clip of what he said there. And I recorded a sound of the TV sound, the TV static, right? And then I took a GIF of TV static. And I put the TV static and the sound, clip, TV static and the sound, end. And I made that in After Effects. Here's what I need to know from you. Let's say multiple people redeem that alert. Would it be annoying to hear that TV static? Or is that a part of the charm? Like, do you like that? Do you like that idea there? It could be softer. This is Brother Bill, no lie. This is exactly why I have not been going to sleep in the past months. This is exactly why. No lie. That is literally exactly why. It could be softer. All right. Okay. Anybody else have any thoughts? A cool down? You could EQ the static a little bit from the low end and make it quieter. Remember computers? Whatever happened to those things? Whatever happened to those things? That's a good question. Why does it have... Oh, I see what's going on here. But if the sound was softer, lower volume, it wouldn't be harsh, but still communicate the feel of static. Hi, John Matrix. Okay, but do you like the idea of it opening and closing with the static? Or maybe I should only put the static at the beginning or only put the static at the end? Let's look at it again. Let's look at it again.
Gah! Answer me, you worm! Experience bish.
Okay. So I was thinking instead of making that a channel point redeem, I would make that like a bit alert. Like that could be like if somebody does 50 bits or whatever. Cutting everything down below 500 to 600 hertz would definitely make it much softer. Okay, Signal, I'm gonna message you about that kind of stuff when it comes time for me to rework it, because sound is like something I'm I know little about. Just at the end, because he already starts the sentence off hot. Okay, trouble with tribbles again. This is such good feedback. Hi, Smuggy. Oh my gosh, this is such good feedback. Hi, Breezewind. Okay, now check out this one. Hold on. Let me show you another one that I've been working on. Let me show you another one. Hold on. This one is really good. This one is really good. I love it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. funny? I'm really trying out here. I'm really trying. Bobby, it should be a roar. Wait, funny that you say that. We do have that option. Wait a minute. I do have that as an option as well. Okay, look. I do. I have both. So I figure we could have one. We could have them. That's better. You like that one better, and get rid of the other one. Okay. Smuggy, Bobby's right here. She's right here. Oh, she said what's up. She said what's up to y'all. So y'all like that? You like the cute meow? I feel like we could have one. Keep the other one, but use Brian the Lion. Choops. I'm gonna make a Brian the Lion drawing and dedicate it to Choops when we start doing our art streams. So there's that. I'm working on. Y'all have no idea how many of these I'm working on. Oh my gosh, this is literally why I get no sleep. Okay, she got up. She was like, "I'm out. I'm done." Okay, let me see if I have one more to show you all. The roar. You like the roar? I figure we could do it where it randomizes. You could get either one, you know? I figure we could do it that way. I also okay, wait. This is the nonsense that I do after I'm done streaming and I am working on stuff. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Why am I paying these fees? Hi, Putster. Hello. The life and death of Brian the Lion. Oh my God, goat tongue. Hello. If y'all don't know, that's from the commercial that I was in. This is okay. All right. Let me see if I got one more. But I have so many of these that I'm working on. I'm working on and I figure it's kind of nice to give them like a space to be inside of rather than just like slapped on the screen, you know? I don't know, something about it just makes it feel a little bit cleaner to me. I really like that, you know? I really like that. Those are my favorites. Okay, and then I started doing nonsense like this. You love the little TV? Yeah, and then I like it because it's actually the TV in the room. You know? Hi, Ackerman. Hi, Decaf Toaster. Exactly, Choops. And that's the thing. Like, everything. Hi, Block Rocker. Ashjaman Cisco. Yes, absolutely permission to board. So that's the thing that I like, too, is that it's not random. It's stuff from my room. Like, you see the TV that's in my room. You see the toys that's in my room. Like, no one else has that. That's what makes coming here special. And I'm trying to do things like that so that way you all know, like, A, I really care that you spend time here hanging out with me. And I want to work to make sure that, like, the production value is the best that I can muster. And the fact that, you know, you won't see these kinds of things anywhere else. So it's like a bridge between the reality and, like, you know, us making up like some really fun things that happen in this room. Okay, I'll show you this one last one too. Now, this is something I don't know how I feel about it. I've been using filters in Snapchat to do these really silly things. So this is what this is. Hey, thanks for the follow. It's supposed to be the other way. It's supposed to be flipped around. It's supposed to be long ways. I don't know why it was like that. It was a little... Oh, I turned it down. Hold on. I turned it down. Wait, let me do it again. Hey, thanks for the follow. So that was just me messing with like little Snapchat filters and then like using because it's a video that I could film really fast. right? Like I all I need to do is use the Snapchat filter, record the video, save it to my phone, and then transfer it to my computer. You know what I'm saying? So it's silly. Like I just wanted to feel like, and I did one with, all kinds of other foods that I love, because we love food. We always talk about food here. So I just figured that would make sense, that would make sense. Like, doing silly things like that. So chat, I know I've been saying it for a long time, definitely since last year, but these are all the things that I'm working on. And it's just been slow going because I do everything my own. I feel like I'm getting insight into a beautiful mind. Honestly, Choops, I told you about how I found your channel, right? I told you about how I found your channel. I saw you featured in a video that Nutty made, and I was so incredibly impressed by all of the creative things that you were doing and how you were able to work and stream streamer.bot and stuff like that, and like all the things that you did. I just thought, oh my God, I really admire the work that you were doing. So that's why I was like, let me follow his channel and go and hang out. And you're really awesome. So I mean, seriously, like that's how I came to find your channel. Hi Canby, hi Wolf Master. Okay, so that's what I've been working on, chat. That's the stuff that I was doing, and yeah. Oh, thanks, Block Rocker. I just want people to laugh, I just want people. We're not like the others who get all the fame. You could call us on the double. You'll be hooked on the brothers. Thank you, Kev, for the 13 bits. Thank you. So, and then that's another one. Like, I put that one in the TV, but I added the static sound. So I'm thinking that maybe I only do the static sound at the end and make it a little quieter. I'll add the static sound only to the end and make it a little quieter. It'll take me a little bit longer to do because I'll have to redo all of those ones that I did. I'm new here, but I respect all the effort that goes into the stream. Thank you, Camby. That really means a lot. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. So we'll start the game once the ad break is over. And then that's another thing that I've been wanting to work on too, is like, what do we do? Like, how can I enhance the ad break for people who are subscribed, and for people who are not subscribed, that they don't feel like they're missing out on stuff. And then, like, if we ever get a hype train, how can I work on that so that way that feels more fun? And how can I work on just everything to make sure that it just feels like a fun place to be. You know what I mean? So those are the things that I aim to accomplish this year, on top of all of the other things that I'm working on. So yeah. You love my creativity? Thank you. And then the other thing that I wanted to utilize more is my art. Like, I create art. I can draw, So why not, like, see if I can animate stuff, like, now it's gonna be ambitious and take a lot of work, but I wanna try. So I keep coming back. Thank you, Decaf Toaster. I'm really trying. I really try. And then that's the thing too. Like, sometimes you work on stuff and then you're like, oh, is it good? Is it not good? But I feel like showing it to you all helps me so much. So I think I'm gonna start doing that more too. I think I'm gonna start doing that more. I love the changes. Thank you, Signal. I just want everyone to laugh. That's my biggest gift I want to give people, is just laugh. Laugh and have fun. Bobby. She went over there. Do you see her chat? Share updates during the ad break. Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, like, hey, check out this really cool alert or this really cool thing, Back from the ad warp zone. Welcome back. Welcome back, Block Rocker. So here's the there was one thing that I wanted to tell y'all. I forgot. It flew out my brain. All right. It'll come back to me. Okay, let's start playing some Star Trek Final Unity. Star Trek Final Unity. Okay. I think I have to add it back as a window capture. Okay. Let's freaking go. Love this game. This game is so good, chat.
Captain's log, stardate 47111.1. A Federation listening post along the Romulan neutral zone has detected an unidentified vessel headed for Federation space.
December
The
forever.
Enterprise is moving to intercept.
At its reported heading and velocity, the vessel will enter Federation space in approximately 47.3 seconds.
Go to yellow alert.
We have the vessel on sensors. The ship is a Garidian
Sensors.
scout ship. They are driving their engines too hard. Their warp core is critical.
The Garidians. What is the status of their relationship with the Romulan Empire?
They're on friendly terms and may share technology. We are being hailed.
On screen.
Help us. We are fleeing political persecution. We seek asylum. We are being persecuted.
Their signal is breaking up.
What do you make of this, number one?
It could be a trick.
Whoops.
The Garidians have earned a reputation as honorable warriors, Captain. They do not ordinarily resort to trickery.
We are within visual range. The Garidian's warp drive is failing. They are dropping to sublight speed inside Federation space.
Slow to impulse.
No, I'm
Warp
not.
is decloaking directly ahead.
December dudes, we move. Hi, Sev. Good to see you. I had a really good New
Warbird
Year.
is
How
also
about you?
Garidian. They are hailing us.
This is an internal Garidian matter.
Hi, Picard.
You are violating Federation space.
All right. It's just got real. Fire at will. All right, you know we have to listen to the intro song. We have to. Space, a final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Oh, I forgot the rest, darn.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Yo, I love that song so much. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. Do I have a I don't have a Starfleet uniform. I want one so bad. I really want one. Reporting for Starfleet assignment, Captain. Welcome aboard, Ensign. Please do. Hi, External Trauma. Welcome. How are you? Okay, I think we gotta load game 9. Hi, Black Caesar. I'm doing good. How are you today? For real, I love it. I love how they captured the intro. It's so good. Cool game. I love this game. K Delta. Hello, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so I forgot what we were doing. Oh, we have to go. They wanted to take those people, the Garidian people. Just need a Star Trek patch or pin for that sparkly sweater. Oh my gosh, I do actually have a 3D printed comm badge that someone made for me. I have 2 of them. It's somewhere on my desk. Bobby probably knocked it down. I have a 3D printed comm badge. I don't know where it is. Bobby probably knocked it somewhere, but it's somewhere on my desk. It's somewhere on my desk. You're officially farther than but have seen a playthrough on YouTube. I think my copy glitched during the tile puzzle. Oh man. Oh yeah, that's the last part that we did. Ash to the bridge. Beam me up a pizza. Over. Red for command, blue for medical, gold for engineering. Yes. I would want a blue. I think I would want a blue Starfleet uniform. You watch the VOD? Nice. Okay, let's see where we left off.
Any suggestions, number 1?
We could contact Starfleet.
Okay. I think they're not going to tell us what
Counselor,
to
do
do.
you have any thoughts?
I'm not sure, Captain. Maybe we should check in with Starfleet.
Mr. Worf, your analysis.
Captain, we should check our orders from Starfleet.
New follower here. Awesome show. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. Welcome on in. Are you a Star Trek fan?
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
I suggest we contact Starfleet, Captain.
I guess we're supposed to contact Starfleet. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Hold on. The text. I'm going to have to put it over here. I'm going to have to put it right here. Because you can't read it. You can just warp away. When Data speaks, you listen. That's true. Oh, next to the menu thing is a record of past conversation. Oh, this. Okay, previous conversation. Oh, hold on. Let me see. No. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're right. Emergency from Starfleet. Okay. That was that. Romulan fleet has crossed into the neutral zone. That's right. Where we left off, we saw the cutscene. Okay, now I remember. Okay.
Primary core
Whoops.
access enabled. Systems online.
Probably not as much as you. I dig space operas. Nice. Data always says that to me. Like, thanks, bro. I get it. Oh, yes. Riker is why I have a goatee. Stick with me. You'll learn stuff, kid. Okay, so. That's right. Romulans went into the neutral zone.
The room is empty.
Oh, okay, Worf. Thank you. Yeah, let's talk to Starfleet.
There is no response, sir.
Maybe
Oh,
the comm relays are malfunctioning.
See if you can raise any of the local Federation outposts.
So I think we were supposed to contact Starfleet. Like that was like what we needed to do. Hi, Telepathetic. Welcome in. How are you? In 2024, you will have this stream with Klingon subtitles. Yo, imagine, right? Klingon subtitles? Oh my gosh.
Aye, sir. I will try manually routing the transmission.
Okay.
There is no response, sir.
Still, huh? Okay. I don't think there's anyone we gotta talk to here.
Mr. Data, any suggestions?
Unfortunately, Captain, I do not currently have any suggestions.
Oh dear. Hi, Julius. Welcome. Hello. Dang it, Worf.
Any suggestions, number 1?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have any suggestions right now.
Okay.
Counselor, do you have any...
I'm sorry, Captain, but I
I don't have any suggestions. Okay. What about you, Worf?
Cap.
On screen.
Oh, okay. Dang, I missed what it said.
Captain Picard. I'm surprised you managed to get through. The Romulans have disrupted communications through half the sector.
We received the invasion alert. What's the situation?
Sounds really Dixon Hill.
Our information is still sketchy, but we know the Romulans destroyed Outpost Gamma 1-5. It looks like the spearhead of their fleet is in the Golder sector.
The Enterprise is at your disposal, sir.
Good. Then I want you to proceed to the Golder Delta system and report to Commander Chan at Outpost 543. She's coordinating our defenses in that area. I'll inform Admiral Williams as soon as we restore communications.
Anything Space Navy I like? Oh, nice. Do you have any favorite shows? Like, we were talking about Stargate before, and we were talking about, like, Firefly, and we talk about Star Trek all the time. Hi, Charlie Pink. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome back. How's it going? I'm going to try this in VR. Oh, my God. This in VR would be super cool.
Admiral, if we encounter the Romulans...
You're free to engage, but don't pick a fight you can't win, Jean-Luc. We can't afford to lose the Enterprise. Good luck.
Battlestar Galactica, Trek, nice. I have the complete series of Firefly along with Serenity. Babylon 5 is also good. That's not Cisco, Nuke for Prez. The Expanse, nice. Firefly, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know what I want to play soon, chat? Because Retro Island Gaming told me I should play it soon. I want to play Mass Effect. Should we do Mass Effect soon? I think that would be really cool. No, it's Cisco. Read like from the script. Wasn't there another? Yes. Wasn't there another Roddenberry space show called Andromeda? Yes, Andromeda. You love Mass Effect? I think that would be good. Hey, Imagination, welcome back. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm doing very well, thank you. I just, for tonight for dinner, I made some chicken masala, and I made chicken, and it came out really good, so I feel great. Mass Effect trilogy is great. Mass Effect, yes, one of my favorites. Mass Effect is a slam dunk. Mass Effect's a good idea. Okay, maybe we'll do that next, chat. I'm so sad I missed most of Ring's gameplay. You skipped Star Trek 5 game? Oh no, now I want to drink from 10 forward. I really enjoyed a short-lived sci-fi called Odyssey 5, but they canceled it after 2 seasons. Oh wow, Sigurd. Oh, I'm kind of curious now. Yeah, chicken masala. Yeah, it came out really, really good. Novels though, if I had more time, I'd read them. Oh, yeah. You know, I do have some Star Trek novels, too. It's Star Trek with shooting. It says Andrew Starwin. Imagine liking Mass Effect. Hold the line, says Nuke for Prez. Yeah, you know, we'll make Mass Effect happen sooner rather than later. Basically, after witnessing the sudden implosion of Earth from orbit, a group of 5 Odyssey astronauts is sent 5 years back in time by alien force to find the cause and prevent the disaster. A vast conspiracy stands in their way. Ooh, that does sound really good, Sigurd. Star Trek Bridge Crew is VR. Bridge Commander is quite different. Ooh, Bridge Crew, yeah. I think I saw somebody play that on Twitch. Yeah. Loads of Star Trek novels, like its own sub-G. I literally got off work now. I was looking to see who was on, and Ash for sure says hi. Hello. We're playing a game called Star Trek Final Unity, and the entire cast of Star Trek The Next Generation voices their characters in the game, which is really cool. So what happened is Romulans, they went into the neutral zone, which is like a big no-no. They could start wars by doing that, so we gotta go check out the situation. You like Bridge Commander? Remember Farscape? Yup. I have Bridge Commander. You have Bridge Commander on GOG? Oh, nice. Yeah, GOG has a bunch of really good Star Trek games. They do. Mm-hmm.
And to you, sir. I'm afraid we're all going to need it. Picard out.
Okay.
Lay in a course for the Goldur Delta system. Maximum warp.
Cross the neutral zone into Federation space. Fix that for you. Yeah. Yeah, Shinken. Yes, thank you. That's a very good distinction. You're right.
Engage.
Red
Warning.
Dwarf.
Entering nebula.
They should rename Balance of Terror to Big No-No.
Entering Federation space.
Nathan. Hi, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, it's a big no-no, you know? It's a big no-no. Don't be going into the neutral zone.
Helm, standard orbit.
Did Interplay do this game like TOS ones or a different developer? This was made by Spectrum Holobyte. Round the wheel. How you doing? Welcome in. Very nice to meet you. Curious to know what got you so deep into Trek. I think when I started watching Battlestar Galactica is what got me. I used to watch Star Trek with my dad. TNG specifically. Our favorite episode that we watched together. Do you all remember the one in TNG when it was Ro Laren and Geordi and they were out of phase and they were fighting some dude and then they had to push the dude out the ship? Remember that episode? Hi, Ocarina Sunday. The next phase, yeah. We used to watch that one, and whenever, like, you know what used to crack me up? The way that they pushed the guy out, and he would, like, just fall back, like he just fell out. You know? My dad, he would rewind it and be like, bye! And then it would always crack me up the way that he said it. He would, like, voice over that. And yeah, ever since I was a kid, like, my dad always loved Star Trek. He always talked about it. I have some of his TV guides that he saved that had the Star Trek covers on it, you know? So, yeah. The TNG episode, yeah. So, yeah. A lot of time gaming with you. Yeah, it's true, Ty White. Your dad got you into TNG as well. Ro Laren, Bajor's first celeb. Hi, Tisma. Welcome. How you doing? Get any of them autographs at cons? No, I never. You know what, Shinken? I never thought about that. But now that you said it, I think I will. You know, I was hooked on Voyager. I love Voyager. So I watched all of TNG, all of Voyager, all of Deep Space Nine, all of Lower Decks, all of Picard. So I need to watch Enterprise, Prodigy. I need to watch Strange New Worlds, the animated series, and TOS. So I need to watch all of those. But yeah. Oh no, they're actually in really excellent condition. They were in a box. So they're in really, really, really good condition. Do they all hold up? I really love Deep Space Nine. And, well, I love TNG. I love TNG Deep Space Nine. There's some episodes of TNG where you're just like, oh, gosh. TOS, I do have a hard time watching sometimes just because the episodes move a little slower. But I'll get through it eventually. The animated series doesn't have Chekhov? Really? I didn't know that. Yes, I did watch all the original movies. I watched every Star Trek movie. Except the JJ verse ones. Hi, Dorco. Hello, welcome. Deep Space Nine is the best. Hello. When I was a kid, every Saturday night was making pizza and watching TNG. I love that. I love cherry picking TNG, but Deep Space Nine is my favorite. Hi, Goozier. Yeah, today we're playing Star Trek. I'm not sure when I'll be able to play Diablo 1 again, but I do play Diablo 1 on the GOG channel. I just played it on the GOG channel this past Monday, and I'll probably play it next Monday coming up. Voyager is so good. Yeah, Deep Space Nine. Who's the captain on Deep Space Nine? Cisco. Well, Cisco, at first he wasn't a captain, and then they got the Defiant, and he was the captain of the Defiant. So yeah, I really, really love that game. I mean, that show. Deep Space Nine is really great. But it teeters between Deep Space Nine and TNG for me. Benjamin Sisko. Hi, Suburb. Hello. Hello. Okay. Do we have to beam down?
There are no valid beam down coordinates at this location.
Okay. Maybe I jumped the gun there. View screen? Where's the planet? Oh, Commander Chan. Okay.
Greetings, Captain. I can't tell you how glad we are to see the Enterprise.
I love how it's like a mix of like FMV and illustration. Don't you, chat? Cisco did not back down from anyone. Exactly. I don't think I saw that one. I was in and out. I left after the female captain. I was very close to buying the animated series as a teenager. It came in this cool DVD box, much like the first edition of TNG. He's my emissary. Could have fooled me. Toss has the best episode TNG, the best overall episodes, and Deep Space Nine as a whole is the best Star Trek. Voyager is fun, and honestly, the Doctor and Seven is one of my favorite Star Trek characters of all time. Cisco punched Q exactly around the wheel. That's all we need to know about Cisco. Oh, you like my Luigi shirt? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hello, Austin. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. And I hope we can help you feel a little bit better tonight. Quark and Odo. Oh my god. I just love their banter. I love their banter. Quark is a very awesome character. You know what Quark episode I love the most? You know what Quark episode I love the most? The one where he had to like fake getting married to the Klingon woman. I love that episode. And Gul Dukat is one of the best villains. Gul Dukat and what's her name? The best character ever? Morn is the best. Morn is the best. Everyone loves Morn. Gul Dukat, Kai Wynn. There you go, round the wheel. You already read my mind. Gul Dukat and Kai Wynn are the best villains, I think, written ever. Like, they're just so good. Looking for Parmach in all the wrong places. Right. She makes you feel a visceral level of like emotions with how quietly she hates. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that she's really poisonous because the way that she talks, it's like you could be very, like, if you didn't know how evil she was, you would be rooting for her. If you didn't know how like double-sided she was, you know? Which is like, I just think she's so smartly written, you know? Oh, Wei Yun is awesome. I love Wei Yun. Hi, Mac. Hello, welcome. Quark and Neelix are my dad's favorites. For him, more outlandish, the alien, the better. And I got both Ethan Phillips and Armin Shimmerman's autographs. That's so cool, Suburb. The Dominion. Oh, my God. The Dominion. I just love that whole story arc. Kaiwin could have gone on a naked spacewalk. Yo. You love my passion for Star Trek? Thank you, Star-Lord. That's really nice of you to say. I always felt like TNG came on at 11:30 and 12:15. So, and you are so into wondering who else is seeing this. Yo, exact imagination. When I used to watch TNG, it always used to come on at 11 o'clock. I think it was like channel 11, WB or something. I can't remember. The baseball game. Yes. I love that one. You started watching TNG, smiling big. That makes me feel so happy. Have you found an episode that you particularly enjoyed? Yeah, the Niners versus the Vulcans. Exactly. Yes. I remember it used to come on, then Frasier would come on. Either Frasier came on before or after. I think it came on before. It used to be Seinfeld, Frasier, TNG. I remember. It was sinister how evil she was, but not showing it exactly. Well portrayed. The woman that played Kai Wynn did such an amazing job. You have a Niners shirt? You know, they make those shirts in Star Trek Online. You could get those shirts in Star Trek Online. Her 100-year stare is making me uncomfortable. Okay, wait, let me press the button. Louise Fletcher, exactly. Bashir and O'Brien, oh my god, I love them. As a duo, they're like the best. They're the best. I'm still early, but I'm enjoying it. That's wonderful. My favorite episode is the one where Jake and his dad sail the ship. Yo, I love that one, Dorko. Yo, hello, Kryptonite. Hello, Baron Rufus Xanatos. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. For me, was Seinfeld a show no one watched? Then TNG. Yup. And I'm a big Seinfeld fan, too. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Far Beyond the Stars is your favorite. Hi, Kryptonite. Hi. Hello, Baron Rufus Xanatos. What did you play today? What did you do on your broadcast? Thank you for choosing our channel to raid. Quantum Leap? Oh my gosh. I remember Quantum Leap, but I don't think I ever watched it. But I remember seeing the commercials for it. Do you know what I thought? You know, chat? Oh my gosh. People, like, the TV experience is going to be so different for, like, anybody growing up nowadays. Like, it's so different. Like, nobody's gonna have the same, like, oh, y'all remember this, y'all remember that TV thing, because we all watch the same TV. Now it's like people just watch whatever, whenever. Like, it's not like, yeah. You know what I mean? How was Super Mario RPG? Where did you leave off today, Baron? The end of the analog age. Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula, who later became Captain Archer on Enterprise. That's right. Quantum Leap. The one with the lots of different universes with VR and things. It's going to be hollow novels that portray the classics. Yeah. I forgot what EP, but I love the TNG when... Oh, you forgot the episode, but when TNG, when Data was singing and wishing, people were so... while whistling, and people were so amazed. Yo, thank you so much. How was... Oh, you left off at Land's End? Nice. Everyone from my channel, please go and give Baron Rufus Xanatos a follow. Check out their channel. Thank you for the raid. And if you've never been here, my name is Ash and I play retro games and Nintendo games. And today we're playing Star Trek Final Unity. So welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. The officer looking at you like, please? I'd like to stop making this face. Okay.
We're happy to assist. What can you tell us about the invasion?
The first wave seems to have passed through the sector already. There were dozens of warbirds. We thought we were done for, but they just kept going.
Why do you think they had her made her like you know what I'm saying? Like why did she have to move her mouth like this? Kryptonite, yes. Yes. It's Star Wars. Hi, Valorant. Hello. I love the lip sync. Yeah. When I was a kid, Quantum Leap was the first show. Where's Bobby? Oh, Bobby. She's right here. You see her? She's right here. A little sweet girl. Oh, I feel like I bought this game from the library, but it was so scratched. Half the videos didn't work. Oh. Yeah, this game is abandonware now, I think, Dorko. Yeah, like, why did they had her talking like... That's so weird. I wonder why. The first wave seems to have passed through the sector already. There were dozens of warbirds. We thought we were done for, but they just kept going.
They didn't even attempt to attack?
Quantum Leap was dope. I even remember the racial one as such was rare for the 90s. Lip sync for a 95 game was huge. Hi, Wizzy. Welcome. There was also like Bridge Command. Oh, yeah. Bridge Command. Yeah, I think you can get those games on GOG now.
No. It looks like they were headed for the Zatarnus Nebula. We don't know why.
Are there any other ships in the area?
The USS Ayres came through a few hours ago, but they headed off to intercept a group of warbirds. The Klingons have promised to send us support, but...
What do you think she's saying? What do you think she's saying to get her mouth to move like that? I feel like that would... I should record this and make it a GIF. I feel like I should make this an animated GIF. The mouth movements are so exaggerated. Peas and carrots, peas and carrots, peas and carrots. So they make it all goofy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Washington, hello if I didn't say hi. This looks like one of those English dubbed Chinese movies. Hi, Outlet. Move your mouth like you're making fun of an old anime. It just makes no sense.
We've just detected some incoming warbirds. They're headed for comm relay 543 in the Pax Sonoma system. Captain, we can't afford to lose another comm station.
They had to be exaggerative because monitors didn't exactly show the highest fidelity. Oh, true, decaf toaster. Yeah. It probably is exaggerated because, right. Like, the resolution of this would have been so low anyway. That's a good point. Very smart. Very smart. One of my favorite De La Soul quotes. I know an enterprising brother, so report to the bridge. Wow, De La Soul. That's a good one. That's a good one. Only recorded 3 stills. The idle one, the one with her mouth half, and the one with her mouth open. She's phoning it in. She doesn't even have any pips. Is she... Can you have a pip and... Can you have no pips and be an ensign? Don't you gotta at least have 1 pip? You know? Hi, balls. Ball sopped. Her blinking. Oh, she lost them. At a milestone in watching movies, I say Elemental. It was my 4,100th movie you rated. That's awesome, Outlet. No pip equal crewman, but she Commander Chan. Oh yeah, true. She's a commander. She ain't got no pips. It's legit crime. Commander should have 3 pips. She doesn't give a pip. I want a pip. I'll take like 2 solid pips. Commander, the Enterprise is a match for a single warbird, but against any more than that, we risk losing the ship. We're on our way. Alright, we're on our way.
We're on our way.
She looked like she tried to show a YouTube video. I thought it was funny. She looks like she's the type to type lol in chat. But this is her lol. Lol. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the type of person to be like laughing out loud, but this is her laughing out loud. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that. Okay, ads are gonna play. We're gonna pause the game. We're gonna pause the game for ads, okay? Hi, Grunt. Oh, God. Okay, that was a good laugh. That was a good laugh. Hi, Grunt. What can I do for you, Jim? I said, give me the brandy. Oh, people at that end, all of their messages like that. Sigger, lol. Did I laugh out loud? Is it a crime to type lol if you don't actually lol? Oh, the NES box cover shirt? I got you, Grunt. I'll find it for you. I'll find it for you and I'll send it to you. Yo, thank you for shouting out Grunt Guru. Grunt is really awesome. Grunt is a really cool broadcaster. How was Wings of V? That's a tough game. Grunt plays all kinds of cool retro games and is really, really cool and fun to hang out with. If you actually could, that would be amazing. I've looked online. Okay, I'll look at the tag to see the brand and I'll send it to you. Let me write a note to myself so I can do it after stream. Send Grunt link. Okay, I wrote it. Send Grunt the link. There you go. It's right there on my desk. Do any of you say lol, literally say lol, or LOL as a word instead of smirking, or heh? You remember that one? That one with Cisco dealing with the tribbles? Oh, yes, that was a good episode. It's a crime if you follow every message with lol. You can't be possibly that amused unless you're aided by modern medicine. What if it means lots of love? I'm lolling inside. I feel attacked, lol. Lots of love. Lal is Data's daughter. Exactly, baby Spock. Welcome back. If you got hit with the ads, welcome back, and thanks for sitting through them. I appreciate it. Department of Temporal Investigation guys were fun. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so I forgot what I was gonna say. Do I type lol or LOL? I type haha. Like if I'm tired of typing LOL, I'll type haha or tee hee. Tee hee is probably a good go-to one too, because it's so different, you know? Data's daughter is Lal. Oh, Data's daughter. Now I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back, Quad Delta. But are you technically tee heeing? Maybe I tee hee on the inside. Does it count if I tee hee on the inside? Oh, we're losing power on the warp engines. Yo, hello, Dino Pulse Zeta. Hello, hello, welcome. Then again, dress uniform events. I do look at other people's awards for anyone with ribbons that are out of order. Award ribbons ordering has gotten better over the years because there are places you can order and arrange your ribbons online, and there are still some with jacked up ribbons. Really? You can tee? You can just tee, or is a full tee hee required? I think I never seen someone tee without heeing. You know? You still type ha? I tee hee inside, I smoke inside, show affection inside. Hi, cute dog. Welcome. Captain's log on how things have been going. Excellent, excellent, Dino Pulse Zeta. We are reporting lots of fun in this sector of space. I have never really been one to use those acronyms. Picard tees without heeing. I feel like T needs he. T is how Michael Jackson laughs. I don't tee he. I may he, but I never tee. You can he without teeing, but one shall not tee without heeing. I usually type haha. Lol is reserved for special occasions. True. Worst battle cry during baseball: death to the opposition. Now, can you? Okay. Now, can you yee? Can you haw without yeeing? You can yee. You don't necessarily need to yee haw, but you can yee. You know? Telepathetic wants to see an item from my desk? Yee. I like about Trek, especially TNG, is the thematic content of the show. Very philosophical. Yes, I agree. I agree. Very, very, very philosophical. Okay. I got one for you. Telepathetic, I got one for you. You can ha-ha. Yee-hawing here will get you banned. But you gotta be careful not to yeet. You can yee and ha independently. Oh, true. Especially on a starship. That's true. Okay, here you go. This is for you. This is for you, telepathetic. Don't confuse G and ha. How would you like a tiny cupcake? Here. The world's tiniest cupcake. Which GBA Star Wars game is on your forehead? Yum. Oh, man. Oh, Flight of the Falcon. It's Flight of the Falcon. I have to ask Ash. Jadzia, Ezria, both? I love Jadzia Dax. There you go. Have you ever guffawed? I don't know if I've ever guffawed. But can you hee-haw or yee-hee instead? Oh, hee-haw. Hee-haw, yeah. Needed a closer look at the forehead? No problem. Okay, here you go. The world's tiniest cupcake. Just for you. I love a good chortle. Chortle is such a good word. So this has blueberries on it and what looks like strawberries and oranges. That's what's on it. Hi, Nikita. Hello, welcome. Uh-oh, I lost my tiny cupcake. No, I found it. Found it. It's healthy. It's healthy. It's more like a fruit tart, actually. World's tiniest fruit tart. It's a fruit tart. There you go. Nikita, everything is awesome. How about you? Wait, hold on. Look. Jadzia Dax. Jadzia Dax. I love her. I keep that next to my desk too. So there you go. You got 2 for the price of 1. You got 2 for the price of 1. There you go. Does that answers the question? Esri did get the short end of the stick though. Esri, it was gonna be hard for Esri to succeed. That was gonna be tough. Oh, me too, Namalki. I agree. Me too. Yeah. It's like Chortle, use water gun on Meowth. Exactly. It sounds like a Pokemon. Exactly. Exactly. Ay. Okay. We're on our way.
Set course for the Paxanona system. Warp 9.
Warp 9?
Engage.
Oh my god, this must be serious. Warp 9? Oh dear. Do ships in Picard's day now, like, punch it? Do ships in Picard's day now go faster than Warp 9? They do, right? They can go faster than Warp 9 at this point. Oh yeah, K Delta. It's actually a purse.
Captain, 3 warbirds are entering the system.
Warp 69 is the new limit. They can go to warp 9.999. I repeat, we're going to warp 9. Floor that sucker. I remember how for a while in TNG they couldn't go past warp 5 because they were tearing space apart. Yes, there was a whole episode about that and how it was like bad for the environment. Yeah. Can't go faster than warp 10. 9.8 is the fastest. Irrationally rational. If you go faster than warp 9.99, you turn into lizards. The time Han did Kessel Run and made the galaxy-wide record for it in 10 parsecs. Exactly. It's like the same. Yeah. Okay, before we go. Yes, that is... So you could open it. It's like a coin purse. It was made by Le Sportsac when Le Sportsac did a partnership with Nintendo. I love that thing so much. Yeah, I love it. Hi, Nitsky. Hello, I'm doing great. How are you? I bet the Gorn went over warp 10. That's why they're lizards. Torlek, speaking the truth. Maybe that is why. Maybe. From Voyager made me irrationally angry. It's bad. It made a lot of people irrationally angry, Signal. A lot of people. That's why people are like, that's not really canon.
They are not cloaked.
They're not cloaked. Okay. Maybe they want to talk if they're not cloaked. You know? It won an Emmy. Threshold won an Emmy. I thought... I almost said Threshold won an enemy. They had lizard babies. Voyager basically established that under the next-gen onward scale, warp 10 is infinite speed. They cheese this by saying that transwarp or quantum slipstream or the protostar warp drive is all like different dimensions and not technically warp. So the Enterprise still can't go ludicrously speedy. I guess not, Outlet. Hi, Phil. Welcome. Hi, Valorith. Another reason Emmy deserves no respect. It did win a lot of enemies, yes. Oh, yes, when Worf helped Keiko O'Brien give birth. Yup. I remember. Yup. When Worf was all like, ooh, what do I do? I wonder if Paris told his dad about lizard grandkids. He probably skipped it. Did they discuss how fast or far? How long can they warp speed? I don't know, imagination. Does anybody know the answer? Has Star Trek ever said how long a ship could go at warp? Or like warp 9? Paris never spoke of it again. They erased that from memory.
Red alert. Shields up.
That episode was disaster. 10 out of 10 lore here with Riker lean. Depends on what the plot. Exactly. What baby imagination, what baby Spock said. It depends on what the plot needs. They can only keep maximum for a short period of time. Too long, stuff breaks down. As long as the plot needs them to. Exactly.
I don't understand it. They're not even attempting to hide.
I know, Deanna.
Could it be some kind of trick?
Could be. Prepare to engage, Mr. Worf. It doesn't matter. There are too many of them. Helm, get us out of here.
Prepare to engage, Mr. Worf.
We ain't scared. We ain't backing down. Talk about prepare to leave? Nah. We're the Enterprise, okay? The flagship of the Federation. We back down to nobody. All right? Exactly. Exactly. The 90s tech manual said that a ship could stay at warp for months, but not max warp for more than a few days. Low warp, 6 months. This perspective is crazy. The Enterprise D has had to drop out of warp after a few hours at warp 9.6. Don't know how long exactly. Hi, Fa-I. Hello, welcome. How you doing?
Captain, the Romulans are changing course. They are retreating.
They're retreating? That's very suspicious. Helm, change course to intercept. It's time we found out what they're up to. Then it appears we've done our job. Let them go, Mr. Worf. Can I save? I can't save! They got scared. Only time I remember they were really freaking was when they ran up on a ship and they had crazy gun bays and totally could take them out. I think it was a TNG movie. We gotta get them? Yeah, I think we gotta go get them. I think we gotta go get them. I think we gotta go get them. We're the flagship.
Helm, change course to intercept. It's time we found out what they're up to.
Sir, one of the warbirds is breaking formation. It is turning to engage us.
Oh dear.
A Romulan warbird is on sensors. Enemy ship is firing.
Wait.
Away.
What do I
Torpedo
do?
locked.
No. Hold on.
Fire.
Our phaser fire missed. The shields are holding.
Hold on, they didn't tell me that we had to fight.
Direct hit.
Fire.
Hold on. Wait, I'm confused.
Fire.
Torpedo away.
Hold on. Wait, no. Oh, I wasn't ready. Prepare for ramming speed. Oh my god. Hi, Wesley. All hands on deck. Oh dear. Mayday. Hi, Idra. Welcome. Are the Chris Pine Star Trek decent? Or is that the JJ verse ones? Is that the new ones? Imagination? I haven't watched those yet. I haven't gotten to those yet. We must protect the Enterprise. Yes, those are the JJ verse ones. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. Hi, Valon. Look at that Gowron. Today is a good day to die. Ha 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 ha. Bobby, Lieutenant Bobby, suggestions? She's sleeping. Protect the whales. We have to go back in time to do that, Torlak. We have to go back in time to protect the whales. Okay.
Fire.
Torpedo locked.
Attention, Romulan vessel. This is Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise.
Strange New Worlds blows all three out of the water. Yeah, my shields were up. General quarters, battle station, all hands on deck.
I am Tirilak, commander of the Imperial Warbird Psionex.
They remade the characters interesting to see them recreate Spock and such. Yeah. Strange New Worlds is pretty great. We should have separated the saucer. Yeah. But that's a good point, Imagination. Yeah, it is cool to see a different interpretation. Nice haircut. That is a good one. See, now look, this guy looks hand-drawn. This one looks hand-drawn as opposed to somebody they filmed like before with the other actress we saw.
Your ship is crippled, Tiralak. I'm offering to beam you and your crew aboard the Enterprise. You will be well treated.
Does anybody else like the Romulan fashion? What do y'all think of it? I think it looks kind of interesting. Separate the saucer, ram the saucer into the enemy. Ran out of casting budget. You can rock this, right, Idro? Bro, look like a toaster. They are some serious shoulder pads, that's true. TOS Romulans are great. TNG Romulans outfits are bad. Wow. I prefer Picard more because I felt like there's too much emphasis on the original series instead of seeing the progression of TNG, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. You'd look real spiffy, Idro. I want to look like Y looks like that from a logical perspective. I agree. I would like to know that too. You know? Please don't make fun of my toaster suit.
No doubt. Unfortunately, we will not be able to accept your generous offer.
It's probably nice and warm. True. TOS Romulans look like those pillows you can change the color by running your hand over the sequins. Whoa. I like that analogy. The costume directors made. It's good stuff. We will not be able to accept your generous offer. Why not? Tomalog? Hi, driving vertigo.
Captain, energy emissions from the Psionex are rapidly increasing. I believe they have activated their self-destruct system.
Uh-oh. You didn't like the Klingons on Discovery? Didn't they change them? Run away! Run away!
Helm, back us off. I don't want us anywhere near that ship when it goes.
Why did your ships cross the neutral zone, Tiralak? Surely you knew that you would be intercepted? Doesn't have to end like this. Farewell, Commander.
Why did your ships cross the neutral zone, Tiralak? Surely you knew that you would be intercepted.
Hi, Shine Spark. Welcome. I hope you had a good day at work.
Of course we did.
Then what was the purpose? There was nothing to be gained from this.
We gained far more than you realize.
Mr. Data, lock on to Commander Tiralak. Beam him aboard. You know this attack cannot succeed, Tiralak. Only a fool throws away his life for a hopeless cause. Starfleet will repel this invasion. Yeah, let's see if we can lock on to him.
Mr. Data, lock on to Commander Tiralak. Beam him aboard now.
Yes, sir.
Too late, Picard. Too late for all of you.
The enemy has engaged its self-destruct sequence.
Okay. Now what?
The Romulan warbird has been destroyed.
Oh dear.
Alert canceled. Condition green.
You chose poorly? Oh no. Thank you, Captain Obvious. You know why these aliens don't use original hardware? Because they are Romulans. Wow. Newster. That's a good one. Yin Yarvin Distrar, hello. Womp womp. That was a classic Prime Directive moment. All right.
Mr. Data, give me a scan of this sector.
As in read-only memory? Wow, boo.
Yes, sir. No unusual readings.
Good work. Agreed.
Okay.
What do you have to report, Captain?
The relay station has been secured. We defeated one of the warbirds, but unfortunately the Romulans destroyed themselves to avoid capture.
That's not... Imagine, chat, being told that you have to win your mission at any cost, even the cost of losing your own life. That's nuts to me. Doesn't matter if we won. I doubt this is what the game intended as the right choice. I always felt like Romulans were the guys who are on the side of the street trying to sell you mixtape in the galaxy. Yeah, Shine Spark, this game is awesome. I can't get over her expression. She looks like you interrupted her eating her lunch. Cripsis, hello. Typical Romulan behavior. Yeah, she doesn't have rank. We were talking about that earlier, Wessie. I miss the FMOV era of PC gaming. I remember thinking it could never get better than recorded live people, right? Exactly. How could it get better than actual video of people?
The Romulans have a strange conception of honor. Well, there's no time to dwell on that. I have another assignment for you.
I agree, Sev. I agree. Romnus? Hello? It's a Rom raid? Hi, Jambo. Hi, Romnus. Hello, everyone. Hi, Moshpat. Hi, Starlight. Hi, what did I say? Like Leah? Hello? Welcome. Thank you so much. Hi, Carly Chaos. Hello. Welcome, everybody. How was your broadcast? Hello, Moshpat. Hello. Everyone from my channel, please give Romnus a follow. Check out their channel. What were you doing? How was Overwatch 2? You know, okay. I used to play Overwatch a lot back in the day. Yeah, wait, like Leah, bit silly. Oh, I love that name. We were playing Overwatch together. Jambo. Hi, Jambo. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. You notice? Oh, you like my Luigi drip? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So, who do you like to play as in Overwatch? Jambo, Happy New Year. Happy New Year from me. And from Bobby. She's sleeping. She's snoozing. She snoozed during the new year, which is like the best way, right? To bring it in, you know? Just snooze. You're a diva main? I love that. You like to play Mercy, Sev? You're a Mercy main, Romnus? Okay. When I first started playing the game, I played as Mercy too. But I really love Zenyatta. Zenyatta is probably like my number one main. But I also liked playing as Hanzo sometimes and Reaper. You like Morgana? Yo, that is so cool. But welcome. Oh my gosh, Overwatch is awesome. Please, everyone from my channel, make sure to give Romnus a follow and check out their channel and go and hang out with them. And thank you for the raid. If you've never been here, my name is Ash and I play retro games and Nintendo games. But today we're playing a DOS game. We're playing a DOS game. It's called Star Trek Final Unity. It is a game based in the TNG series, and all of the actors from the show voice their characters in the game. So that's what we're playing today. What's my favorite Star Trek series? My husband and I just rotate through them all. Deep Space Nine and TNG. It's hard for me to pick one over the other, but I really also, so I've watched all of Deep Space Nine, TNG, Voyager, Lower Decks, and Picard. I watched them all. Is Spot in this game? I think if Spot was in this game, I would cry. That would be so awesome. Spooky, hello, welcome. How are you? But yeah, I always teeter between Deep Space Nine and TNG because it's like the cozy show from when I was growing up. And I really love the Dominion War in Deep Space Nine. I haven't gotten to Lower Decks or Picard or Discovery, but I'm up to date on Strange New Worlds. I need to watch Strange New Worlds. I need to watch Prodigy. I need to watch Enterprise. And I need to also watch TOS. I need to finish TOS. Yeah. But that is so cool. And I was just showing them I was showing chat my Jadzia Dax because I love her. We also play Star Trek Online, which we will be going back to on Thursday. We haven't played it in a long time, so we're going to be going back to that. Oh my God. Imagination, I'm so sorry you got timed out. You didn't do anything wrong. The period in between your words made it seem like it was a link. it made it seem like it was a link, and the bot automatically timed it out because it thought it was a link. I'm so sorry about that, imagination. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love seeing Dax. There's a game with Christopher Plummer reprising General Chang from movie 6, but you never see it on Twitch. Wait, really? Chodak? What game is that? I'll play Star Trek Online. Oh my god, Star Trek Online is so fun. It's a free-to-play game. We play it every Thursday. So if you want to check it out and just like, you know, get your feet wet and just kind of see what it looks like, you know, feel free if you have time to come back then. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, imagination. I think I did, Wizzy. I think I did. Klingon Academy. Your username is from it. Oh, Klingon Academy. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I do want to play that Borg game too, and the one with the one that we saw the alert for earlier today, where he's like, experience beige. Can we summon Bobby this morning? Bobby, she's here. Hold on. Let me bring her closer. Hey, Bobby. Bobby. I didn't want to startle her. There she is. She was really in a deep sleep, so I had to wake her up before I moved the chair because I didn't want to startle her. Hi, Paladin. Pulse plus a phaser and a Bajoran tricorder. Do you think TNG brought back Star Trek from Kirk and it was the longest running? No. TNG and Deep Space Nine, I think, ran for the same amount of time, if I recall correctly. I think TNG had 7 seasons, and I think Deep Space Nine and Voyager both also had 7 seasons. I can't remember. Yeah, TNG, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager all had 7. Yeah. And Lower Deck Funkos. Oh, do they have Lower Deck Funko Pops? Pretty much Starfleet Academy, but with Klingons. I think I showed you my collection of figures. You have oh yeah, the LaForge, the EMH, the Worf. Yeah. They all had 7 seasons except TOS and ENT. Discovery is only having 5 though, right? Discovery is only having 5. Another game I would recommend is Star Trek Borg. Yes, I really want to play Star Trek Borg. I really want to play. Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me see if I could pull it up here. Yeah, Discovery will only have 5. Okay. Chat. This is a way to play Star Trek. This is a way to play Star Trek Borg via browser. That's a way to play Star Trek Borg all in your browser. The whole game. You're welcome. I'll put it in Discord too. If anybody wants it there, it's in Discord. It's in my Discord there. If you want to jump in. It's in the main chat. I didn't know this was a thing. This is the one with Q. Yup. You could. I played it on my phone. Spooky. It's also in HD there. Doug Jones as Saru is one of my favorite Star Trek characters. Doug Jones is amazing at everything he does. So there you go. The original series didn't even make the original 5-year voyage. Yeah, I played it on my phone. That's how I did it. Original. And it ran just fine. Hi, Bear. Beam me up. All right. You're on board. Welcome on. Hello. How are you feeling today? Good to see you. So there you go. Star Trek Borg. We'd like to replenish some of our organic supplies. We're in need of some repairs. Commander, my crew could use a rest. I think we could give our crew a rest. Meadow, thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub to Bear. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. I love this video recording stuff. The game is realistically done. Yup. Hats off to the devs. When do I get assigned a job? Oh, right away. We could use you. Oh, I have not saved. Shinken, that's a good point. I'm not saved. Okay, I'm gonna say my crew could use a rest. Hi, Meadow. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Save the game.
Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Happy New Year, Meadow. Happy New Year, Bear. Thank you for being here. Meadow is such an incredible content creator, chat. I am so proud of everything Meadow is doing. Meadow inspires me and is just one of the most amazing and thoughtful human beings on this planet. I'm seriously, and I got to work with Meadow at DreamHack, and it was one of the most fun times ever. Hi, Plunge. Hello, welcome. Oh, thanks, Meadow. Bear. Okay, Bear, here's the question to know how you're going to be assigned. Are you engineering? Are you going to be a red uniform, a yellow uniform, or a blue uniform? Which one? Thank you so much to the person that followed.
Commander, my crew could use a rest.
There's no time. We've just received a communication from a Klingon attack cruiser in the Bayless system.
Who threw that vegetable?
Who threw that vegetable? Oh, it was Kev. It was Kev Larson. Hi, Vetax versus the world. Very nice to meet you. Welcome on in. How are you feeling today? How's it going? You just asked me what can we use, and then you're like, there's no time for that. Which job keeps me alive longer?
I want my feet licked.
What? Signal. Thank you for the 11 bits. Thank you so much. I think, Bear, you're probably safest in science. Yo, what? I think you're probably safest in science. Because if anything happens, you have access to the medical bay the fastest. Hey, yo, Bowser. Hey, yo. For science. And if I was assigned somewhere, that's where I would be assigned to. Anything with a red uniform usually works well. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? I forgot that this was in the Mario show. I forgot Bowser used to look like that. Oh, yeah. Bowser was a very funny character. I don't want to be in science, but I'd end up in ops, probably. Ops is good too, though.
They reported engaging 3 warbirds headed for this outpost. Give the Klingons any assistance they need, and make sure those warbirds don't get through.
So we have to fight with the Klingons? We have to fight with the Klingons? Oh, dear.
We're on our way.
All right, we should probably
Lay
save.
the course for the ballast system, Warp 9.
Again with the Warp 9. Yeah, driving Vertigo, her lip, like, we were talking about why it looked like she did not, like, her mouth movements didn't sync up, but yeah, people were saying it's probably because, like, the game was, you know, back then it was on DOS, so the screen was smaller, you know? Okay, ads are playing, chat. We're gonna pause for the ads. Hi, Aphrodite. Hello, welcome. We're gonna pause for the ads. Being bartender would be good too. Oh, true. You can work with what's her name? Bartender would be so dope with oh my gosh, why is my brain not remembering Whoopi Goldberg's character? Guinan, thank you. Hi, Billy. Hello, welcome. Guinan, thank you. I love everything that your room is covered with. Thanks, Vitak. Welcome. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. We play lots of retro games and stuff, and we also play Star Trek Online. Have you ever played Star Trek Online? Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg was on a lot in TNG, and Whoopi Goldberg also makes a few appearances in Picard as well. Can Meadow and I be tag team bartenders? I think we would crush it. Absolutely. Yeah. She's a pretty central character. Yeah. And recurring. Yeah. STO was fun. Action Friends and I started playing Skyrim over the holidays. Nice. Yo, that sounds really fun, Shine Spark. I love that. I want to get into Skyrim. Yeah, I love that, Bear. That's a great idea. Great idea. You know? Can you all imagine this came out and the actors thought this is stupid? Talking to the camera of green screen and stuff. Patrick Stewart asked her to come back when he was on The View. Oh, 29 episodes for Guinan. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The next cocktail, the next generation. I like that. All right. Welcome back if you got hit with the ads. Thank you for sitting through them. They really help support the channel. And I appreciate you for doing that. It's Tiny Deanna. Yeah, why they made Deanna so tiny? All right, we gotta go. Whoop 9. We gotta get there. Lickety split. We gotta get there. Lickety split, chat. I wonder how close. Does anyone know how close I am to the end of the game? Let's save. Does anyone know how close I am to the end of the game? Guinan kicked it with Mark Twain. That's true. Oh, we're 3/4 of the way? Oh, okay. All right. It's pretty good. So what do we have, like 2 more quests? 1 or 2 more? So that means this was a very short game. That means this was a very short game.
We are receiving a message from Captain Kidra of the Bortas.
I got a "Shut Up, Wesley" t-shirt for Christmas. Oh, I love that. 1 planet left and then the Unity device. Okay, cool. Here's one of my favorite emotes of all time by Retro Island Gaming. That's one of my favorite emotes of all time by Retro Island Gaming. Don't just show it to Will Wheaton. Just don't show it to Will Wheaton. Wait a minute. Will Wheaton doesn't like this game? In TNG, I would be a science officer. I would probably want to work with Deanna. Troy. Oh, he doesn't like "Shut Up, Wesley." Oh, that emote makes me experience B. You'd be Barclay, Torlek. I like Barclay, Lieutenant Barclay. You'd be Captain Picard. Long live and prosper. Hi, Sammy Two Cats. Thank you so much to the person that followed. Are you planning on playing more DOS games? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Yes. I want to make a joke, but jump scare with Danganronpa game. Troy was honestly the reason of the ship. Yeah, I agree with that, Madge. I agree with that. May I call you Madge? Imagination, Madge. Barclay is a gamer, so most of us would be him. I like Barclay, you know, and I feel like, you know what? Okay, of course. Okay, awesome. Here's what I think, right? Barclay is such a real character. How many people work in a place, right? Like they work in a place, they feel like they're unappreciated. Hi, Dillis, welcome. They feel like they're unappreciated, and the way that they kind of blow some steam off is they wish that they could just like tell it to their boss like how they really feel. Tell me who cannot relate to that. That's all Barclay was doing. You know, that's all Barclay was doing. He was like, hey, yo, these people don't understand me. They hating. I get looked over for mad stuff. You know what? Let me tell you how I really feel. Listen, I feel Barclay on that. Finally stood up for myself and they basically said bye. You know, right, exactly. We're getting close to the part again where it crashes for me. I really hope it doesn't crash. I hope so too, Dillis. Let me know when I get there, Dillis. Let me know when I get there. I hate to clean up the holodeck after Barclay. You know, he was running through the roster. Oh, dear. He was doing the future version of writing a mean email, then not sending it. Yes, exactly. The canonical Riker lean Carly Chaos is so good, right? It's so good. Hi, Paulie. Me with the Mario show when the actors for Wario and Luigi and Bakaya appeared. Barclay was a huge success for the TNG writers, actually writing a normal person into the ridiculous and stressful world of being a space hero. Rather than Rather than a utopian superhuman like most of the cast, he's nervous, he's awkward and stressed. I know there's got to be people who is just like that. Like they went to Starfleet because if they didn't, they would have disappointed mom and dad, right? So they went through the motions. Then they started to find things that they like. But then there's some things that really, really got them scared, you know? Like, it's so real. And I like that. I'm playing a new Wonder game. I love that game, Paulie. Biakaya is how you pronounce it. Oh, okay. Okay, Spooky. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was the mood on the set of TNG was really lighthearted. Deep Space Nine was more serious. That's definitely true. I feel like Star Trek was a different shop with different rules, morals, and values. Exactly. Oh, like each Star Trek ship was a different... Yes, that's true, Madge. Each ship was very, very, very different. Each captain was very different. Like, so, Voyager, you know, she had to break Star Trek rules all the time. She had to break the Prime Directive all the time. Because she was out there, they were out there to fend for themselves. Whereas this one, the Enterprise, this is the flagship of the Federation. So you know the rules is like, that's it. Like, you can't go against the rules. You know what I'm saying? Right. Early shooting, apparently Patrick Stewart was very rigid. He loosened up a lot after season 3. After the TNG cast all found their chill. Voyager was unique, right? Voyager, they was just trying to survive, right? You know? So they kind of had to. Yeah, Captain Janeway, she kind of had to rely on her own and had to make up. They had to make up things like on the fly because they wasn't able to just contact Starfleet and be like, oh yeah, send over another ship to help us. They couldn't do that. There's coffee in that Borg warp conduit. I slept on Deep Space Nine for a long time. I feel like a lot of people slept on it too. And I feel like it really came into form when people were able to binge watch it. I feel like when you binge watch that show, like you really get invested in the story. Maru, thank you so much. I know Star Trek's not for everybody. I know it's not for everybody, but I really do appreciate, when people try and enjoy it, because it can be a lot for people who are not into it, But I really appreciate that a lot. Seriously, thank you. Better for bringing it because it's serialized. Right. Binging because it's serialized. I'm so glad we watched Deep Space Nine as it originally aired, rather than every episode standing on its own. Exactly. Still sleeping on Deep Space Nine? Would you say this if you watch whatever Star Trek you saw spoke to you because it was a time in your life? No, I feel like I really appreciate the story that's going on rather than it being nostalgic. I mean, there's certain aspects that's nostalgic because I watched it with my dad, but I feel like I really just appreciate the story of it. Is both for you, Billy? Hi, Senzoba. Right, exactly. I wish Janeway and Paris would have kept their amphibian children in a terrarium. I love Kate Mulgrew. She did an excellent job. The way the different writers wrote Janeway, Mulgrew essentially tried to portray her as being a bit mentally unstable, which really should be how she was written anyway, being so far from home, right? And then she lost the guy that she thought was going to be her husband. She didn't think she was coming back home. They thought they were going to be stuck out there forever. Like, they went through a lot of stuff. Example, like, I felt like Voyager was about survival in the world. Oh, I gotcha. I watched Next Gen with my dad. That's why it was my favorite. Odo. Hi, Moon Ronin. Hello. She even got turned into a lizard. Yeah. So that, I don't know. I'll have to think about your question a little bit more, Madge. much. I'll have to think about it a little bit more.
The Bortus was one of the first Klingon ships to offer assistance when the Romulan invasion began.
Captain Kidra fought with me against the Duras. He is a warrior of great courage.
Against the Duras? Sorry, no, you please do not apologize. I appreciate the question. That was a good question. It's a good question. Bothers me still that Harry never got promoted. TNG and other Star Trek show gave me some core ethics and interests. Yeah. Thank you, Star-Lord. Have a wonderful evening. And you know what? In Star Trek Online, Harry Kim gets promoted in Star Trek Online. So I feel like the events of Star Trek Online could be considered canon. You know? I always used to watch Star Trek with my pops as well. Yeah. I don't know anything about Star Trek, says Spooky, but I don't mind listening to people rant about it. Well, we appreciate you being here. He was promoted to Ensign plus.
Put him on screen. Greetings, Captain. This is Jean-Luc Picard of the Enterprise.
Captain Picard, it is an honor.
For Beige.
The honor is mine. Lieutenant Worf speaks very highly of you.
As well he should. We crushed many enemies together. Well, I bear good news, Captain. We have saved one of your communication relays from a Romulan attack.
Then we are in your debt. Do you require any assistance with your ship or crew?
None whatsoever. We were completely unscathed. And, Captain, we captured a warbird and many prisoners. It was a truly glorious victory.
His mouth did not match the laugh.
You captured a Romulan warbird without any resistance?
Oh my god. It gives the vibe of that one game you played, and the one where you were trapped in the basement area and they're trying to find a way out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, telepathetic. It's a trap. Me too, Vitak. What are some of your favorite DOS games, Vitak and chat? Captain Kirk era was outlandish and then died, and TNG answered all the random questions like, there's families on this ship, that's why it resonated. Yeah, they're right. You know, I feel like for Deep Space Nine, that was like a cultural epicenter. I feel like you learned a lot about so many different cultures from being at Deep Space Nine. Star Trek Judgment writes, all the King's Quest games are so good. Kind of kids did during the Red Alert. They probably did like fire drills. Yeah, they probably had to like go under the table or go under like, you know, something safe. Yeah. Like The World. Yeah. Like, I know my favorite games are mostly horror, but we got Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney. I love Phoenix Wright. Go to the escape right. They probably did have to stand by for going to escape pods just in case. Yeah. Because remember, on Enterprise, there was like over 1,000 people on the ship. You know, at any given time. It's a big ship. Star Trek was a wagon train to the stars. Deep Space Nine was conceived as the riflemen in space.
They had little to resist us with. When we boarded their ship, we found that it had been severely modified, stripped of most weapons and many other systems as well.
On big ships, you always saw like 7 people. There were probably big areas of the ship where... Hello, thank you so much to the person that followed. Welcome. There were probably big areas of the ship that was just like straight up like empty because it was so big. Lower Decks is great to get the side that isn't command. Right, Vitak. That's why I love that show too. Remember Armut was talking about that. Yes. I like the cases. Yes, me too. I especially love the first one. The first Phoenix Wright game is my favorite. Spooky. You know what, Maru? I heard that there's actually a bowling alley in the Enterprise. They said on the engineering schematics, there's actually a room that was a bowling alley. 1,000 people, and it's like Geordi running all the engineering. I like though they probably had some other cool people like Jordy on there. We just didn't see them. I bet you. You know? That they would have a bowling alley when they have holodecks is probably like, you know, like the physics. You know, they probably like the physics of feeling the ball. You adore Phoenix Wright, Sev? It's so good. Why is this lip sync animation so reserved and not hilarious at all? Because he's a Klingon. And Klingons are very serious. There's no time for laughter. Only time for battle. You have the original TNG manual, which covers all the technical aspects of the Enterprise 1701D, or just a Galaxy-class ship. There was that sassy Vulcan in engineering. Oh, yes. The Cetacean deck with evolved whales and dolphins. Yes, Vitak, this is Bobby. This is my girl. She's the sweetest, and I love her. This is my little girl. She sits with us all the time. Bobby is the actual star. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Bobby. Bobby says hi. Bobby says hi. So two people are running.
Why would they purposely make themselves so vulnerable?
Yeah, why?
The modifications nearly doubled their engine power. It seems they were willing to sacrifice weapons for speed.
Captain, such modifications would have placed extreme stresses on the Warbird's hull. It would not have survived an extended mission.
It's an ensemble cast, not a horde.
Maybe they never expected to survive. Maybe they were on a suicide mission.
That's what I'm thinking, Riker.
But a suicide mission for what?
Right.
During our interrogations, the prisoners mentioned a weapon of some kind. Perhaps that is what they were seeking.
We appreciate your help, Kydra. Thank you. Kapla. What exactly did you learn from the prisoners? Tell me about the battle. Laploaf? She is a Laploaf. My favorite case, I believe, was the one where we see Phoenix Wright's X again. I like seeing her again. Oh, I don't remember that one, Spooky. What game was that one in?
Tell me about the battle.
We were on patrol in the ballast system near your relay station when we detected 3 warbirds approaching rapidly.
Haven't read Shakespeare in original Klingon.
You engaged 3 warbirds with a single ship.
Oh, Shine Spark, welcome home.
Patty cake, pasta man. Give me pasta power as fast as you can. Hey, what are you loonies up to? Pasta power!
May the force be with you. Thank you, Kev, for the 14 bits. G-Star, hello. Yeah, thanks, Shine Spark. Sorry to go away for a bit. Signal. Thank you for the 11 bits. Thank you. I had to go away for a bit, but I'm the only one who thinks this Klingon kind of looks like Picard's face. He does! Oh my god, Nitsky! Totally! Do you think we only listened and liked Picard because he was captain, commanding, and British? You know Picard is actually French, but he speaks with a British accent. Why is that? Wait, I never really thought about that. He's French, but he speaks with a British accent? Because the Enterprise, Sir Jean-Luc Picard, right? Yeah, like, they did explain, oh, telepathetic, they did, that's right, because his son also had the British accent. Right. But wait, hold up. Okay, did you see the clip where he was on Sesame Street? No, I don't think so, Paladin. Put it in Discord so I could take a look. They did. They explained it in season 3 of Picard. They did. Yep. Oh, it's in the 3rd Phoenix Wright game, Spooky? Okay, gotcha. I don't know if I've played the 3rd one. Yes, thank you for posting. Yes, I will take a look. By him being from French province that's heavily influenced by British culture. gotcha. Because it's kind of like, also, if you ever saw the show The Phantom of the Opera takes place in Paris, but all the actors have British accents. And I mean, it's also because I know the show started in England, but you know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny. Okay, Shinken, thank you so much. Have a good one. Hi, Talos. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Hello. Good to see you. How you feeling today?
I wouldn't care to face those odds even in the Enterprise.
Good night. Have a good night, Shinken. Get some good sleep, and we'll see you next time we're live. Yeah.
We were ready for an honorable death as we closed with their lead ship. We locked our disruptors, prepared to fire, and they fled. The cowards ran from us even though they held the advantage.
They didn't even attempt to attack the station?
They were concerned only with escape. By the time we disabled their first ship, the other two were already out of range.
So you know that it's basically like they were baiting. They were baiting people so that way they could put them in a position that they wanted them to, so that way they could probably, destroy their own ship and then take them along with them. I'm okay, a little sore. They had breaking doors today. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you get some good rest. Thanks for stopping in. But why?
Were you able to track them?
Right. I don't know.
Yes, for a while. We believe they were heading for the Zatanus Nebula.
Oh, let's learn what they learned from the prisoner.
What exactly did you learn from the prisoners?
Experience beige. Hello, Sky Coasterman.
They spoke of an ancient weapon, a relic of a long-dead race known as the Chodak. A weapon of ultimate power which would solve all their problems, put an end to their war, and destroy both the Federation and the Klingon Empire.
Wow.
You sound as if you don't believe this weapon exists.
It is nothing more than a desperate fantasy. According to our reports, their empire will soon be overrun by alien invaders. The Romulans are clutching for anything they think can save them.
The Chodak was where we were on that last planet when we had to do all that stuff, right? With the items and the answering the riddles and all that. How you could use the Force in them? Wow, Talos, wow. He looks like the guy from the Saw movies.
Assuming the weapon is real, how did the Romulans expect to find it?
Apparently, they found clues to the weapon's supposed location at the site of some Chodak ruins. Now they're wasting valuable ships on a useless quest while their empire burns. Fools.
Fools. The Romulans' war?
Can you tell us anything else about the Romulans' war?
They are fighting a formidable adversary. Extremely powerful aliens from the far side of their empire. We know nothing more than that.
With your permission, I'd like to question the Romulan commander myself. I can beam over immediately.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. The commander is presently indisposed. Perhaps permanently.
What does that mean? I don't know. What's a Trekkie that also loves the original Star Wars? Is there a term for both? Or it's like Pirates and Ninjas, you gotta pick one. Hey, thank you so much to the person that followed. Oh, Round the Wheel, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Take care. And, yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you. Yeah, you can like what you like here. Exactly what Sev said. You don't gotta like one or the other. We play both. We play both. He's on a permanent vacation. I trust that you are handling the prisoners appropriately. You know what? I don't need to know all of that. We appreciate your help. Kapla. See you later. Kapla, see you later. Right? We don't need we don't need to know what they're doing, if they're mistreating the prisoners. Somebody else. That's someone else's. That's above my pay grade. That's above my pay grade, right? We don't got time for that. That's an internal affair. Right. Thank you for the hydrate. That's a you got to deal with Gowron. You know, you talk to Gowron. All right. Oh wait, I think Gowron's dead at this point. Never mind. All right.
We
Kapla.
appreciate your help, Kidra. Thank you. Kapla.
Kapla. I like how he says kapla. Now when it's in Federation space, you see what had happened, Dillis. See what had happened was he gave us really good intel on the Romulans, and I mean that's gonna help us. So don't poke the bear. Right. Kapla. Kapla. Yeah. Captain of Starship Enterprise. What exactly is above your pay grade? Admiral. Admiral. That's... I'm forwarding that to Admiral. I'm forwarding that email to Admiral, you know? You could CC them on that.
Success to you as well, Picard. Good hunting.
Okay. Okay.
Captain, what do you have to report?
Vice Admiral, Admiral, Fleet Admiral, Federation President. The list goes on.
The Bortas chased off the warbirds.
One Klingon ship chased off 3 warbirds?
Not only that, it disabled and captured one of them.
I think I'll send Captain Kidra a bottle of Saurian brandy along with my thanks.
He certainly earned it. According to his prisoners, the Romulans are not interested in invading the Federation, at least not yet. Apparently they're heading for the Zetanis Nebula.
That nebula has no strategic value. What are they looking for?
We believe they're seeking an ancient weapon built by the Chodak.
The Chodak? I've heard the stories. Some kind of star-eating superweapon hidden in the nebula. But they're just stories. The Romulans wouldn't risk war over a myth.
Like she instantly knows all the nebulas for real. Hi, Quiet Assassin. Hello.
But the Romulans never do anything without considering all the consequences. Perhaps there's more truth to these stories than we realized.
Right. I don't think they would be blowing up their own ships if it was not something real. You know what I'm saying? A Romulan warbird is a gigantic ship. It makes the Enterprise look like a speck of dust. Like, they're not out here sending their people out killing them for no reason. Something's got to be up. You know? Oh, the game is awesome, Quiet Assassin. They're about the same size. Wait, for real? I thought the warbird, the Romulan warbird was like way bigger than the Enterprise. Oh, my bad. My bad. I wonder if Patrick Stewart himself did the vocals for this game. Yeah. K Delta, all the actors from the show are in the game. Okay, ads are going to play now. Ads are going to play. We're going to pause. We're pausing for the ads. A warbird is twice the length and height of a galaxy class. That's what I thought. I thought it was bigger. The empty space in the middle. Oh, the empty space. I didn't think about the empty space. I didn't think about that. That's true. Heaven knows you don't want to warn the stars. A star war, so to speak. A star war. Well, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate you all. I love talking to y'all about things and stuff. You know, I'm so glad that we get to hang out and stuff. And I'm so glad I was able to show some of the alerts that I'm working on. And I'm really happy that y'all think that they're funny, because it's been a lot of work. And now that I kind of figured out the answer to what I needed to do, I found a new gusto for wanting to work on them, because it was really... Oh man, I was feeling really bad about just all the time it was taking me to work on all this stuff, you know? But I feel really happy about being able to solve that problem now. So thanks. Thank you for that. Thank you for cheering me on, y'all. It's been, it's really good. You're returning to work today? Oh my gosh, Signal.
Back to our show.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you have a good day at work. I understand it's probably going to be like, it's probably going to be a lot, not getting enough sleep and stuff. I hope you get some good rest before. Oh, you work from home. Okay. So you could take a nap whenever. So you could get some rest when you need it. Okay, good. Good. Okay. All right, chat. Thanks for sitting through the ads. Welcome back. Let's continue.
All right, Captain. A pair of Klingon attack cruisers have just arrived in the sector to support us. I think we can manage without you. If you want to investigate this Chodak weapon further, you're free to do so.
I was looking at the AGD schedule. Yes, I will be hosting. Nitska, yes, I leave on the 12th. I will be there from the 12th to the 19th, I believe. But yes, I'll be hosting for Diablo 1, Dead Space, and Resident Evil 2 Remastered. So yeah, I'm going to be there. It's going to be so much fun.
Thank you, Commander. I intend to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, the slow blinks really sell it. Yup. Like she woke up 10 minutes late for work and then she clocked in. She's in a rush.
Sir, we are receiving a signal from Starfleet. It is Admiral Williams.
Hi, Zangief. Hello, welcome. Thanks for the hyper claps. You're a mess, to be honest. For real. That's why she forgot her pips. Because she woke up for work late. Just like Barclay. The comms are blowing up.
On screen.
Imagine saying ignore that.
Greetings, Admiral. What can we do for you?
He's like, hi, Admiral. What do you want?
Captain, Commander Chan notified us of your findings. Your suspicions that this was not a full-scale invasion appear to be correct. The Romulan incursion appears to be limited to the sectors between the neutral zone and the Zetanis Nebula.
We must find out what they're really after.
It's like, oh God, not her again. She ain't got no pips. Oh man, everybody woke up on the wrong side of the bed and forgot their pips today.
Agreed. The recurring thread through all this seems to be the Chodak. Do you have any ideas where to begin?
I love the house siding. Oh my God, it totally looks like outdoor house siding. It really does.
Most of the surviving Chodak ruins are in Romulan space. However, we recently discovered a new site on Frigis.
Oh, I wonder if we have to go back to the same planet. If you ain't got no pips, I ain't listening. I know that's right. I know Bobby said you ain't got no pips, I'm out. See? You ain't got no pips? I'm out of here. I can't unsee it now either. Oh dear. I know. I can't unsee it now. They're in the backyard of the Enterprise. She about to do a cookout. They're about to do a cookout out in space.
There's also a Vulcan archaeologist, Shaynok, who's an expert on the Chodak. I'll attempt to contact him as well.
She grilling and chilling. Get lost, pipsqueak.
All right, Captain. Good luck. Williams out.
What could the Romulans be up to?
They are not eager to fight. Their actions seem somewhat desperate.
I'm beginning to wonder if this really is an invasion after all.
According to the information provided by Captain Kedra, the modifications to the warbirds will render the ships unusable within a few weeks. That would seem inconsistent with the needs of a long-term occupational force.
But they made those modifications for a reason. Speed. It looks like they're trying to get to the Zetanis Nebula as fast as they can.
Hi, Ika Ark. Hello, welcome. There's no pips. Picard doesn't have pips either. It's true. Everyone forgot their pips. Maybe in this timeline, pips don't exist. This is the alternate, not JJ verse, alternate universe. It's a different universe where there's no pips. Not enough budget for the pips. Yeah. Worf, the DJ of his Wicked Track ship, he does look like he's DJing up there. And the comm badge is way larger. Yeah. Pipless timeline. Pika OMG. The parallel universes in the episode while the Enterprise started appearing. It probably is. Probably is.
Agreed. The question is, why?
Why?
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay, I should like to consider the situation a bit further. Copyright issues. Maybe. No, but then, I don't think the actors would be in there. I don't think the actors would be in there if it was like an issue like that. I don't know. Maybe. Set course for Horse 3, Warp 5. Laying a course for Shinoso Epsilon 6. Set course for the Renewer sector and resume our patrol along the neutral zone. Horse 3. They uses Star Trek and they would have been sued real fast if they weren't. Yeah. The pips were too far. So should we go to Shinoi's show, Epsilon 6? Or should we go to Horse 3? Horse 3? I think we should go to Horse 3, right, chat? Dang, I wish I could look at the thing. Let me consider the situation a bit further. I don't know. I don't want to look it up. I was focusing on the pips, me too. I was focusing on the pips. Okay. Oh my god. Evil laugh. Love you. Okay, I should like to consider the situation a bit further. I think I'm supposed to go to Horse 3. Warp 5. What is on Show Epsilon 6? I don't even know what's over there. Why would we go in there? Well, I'm not going to continue our patrol. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's just
set course for Horse 3, Warp 5.
Aye, sir.
Okay.
Sensors are picking up a vessel.
A vassal? Get us out of here. Evasive maneuvers. Intercept target. Okay, but is it a good vessel or a bad vessel? Intercept target?
Intercept the target.
Helm, plot an intercept course.
No hail. I know, I wish we could hail them. They could be cool, you know? They could just be, you know, exploring space like us.
Go to
what?
A Romulan warbird is on sensors.
A Romulan warbird on sensors?
Locking weapons. Our phaser fire missed. We are being hailed.
Okay, hail. Oh, sugar. What do you want? Do you need a moment, Captain? I understand you humans prefer to pray before death? Don't inhale them. It's a Rom warbird. They only want to fight. Not the smack talk.
The crew of the Enterprise has always been willing to sacrifice itself for the principles of the Federation.
Yo, we're gonna destroy you, fam.
The enemy ship has sustained
Savor
major
your
damage.
victory while you can, Captain. You will find it short-lived.
How are you Romulans like losing? Oh, snip snap.
The shields are holding.
Alright. Bye. See ya, bye. See ya, bye. You know? Yeah, I don't know why. It shouldn't have auto-modded that. It shouldn't have auto-modded that. I don't know why it... It's very finicky. I'm sorry. GG easy. There you go. Alright. Bridge. View screen. We still traveling? Let me save. Save. Alright.
Captain, an urgent message is coming in from Chancellor Larac of Frigis.
Okay. Okay.
On screen.
On screen.
Captain Picard, a Romulan warbird has invaded our system. You promised to defend us. Please come as quickly as you can.
Okay, Signal, have a good sleep. Thank you for hanging out with us. Take care of yourself. We'll talk soon. These ships are made of plywood. Reminds me of Mr. Bean. Yo, I totally see it.
Set course for Frigis. Warp 8.
Warp 8. Yeah, have a good night, Signal.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Engage. Warp 8. Alright. La 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 la. Warping. Star trekking across the universe. La 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 la. Star trekking
Warning.
across.
Entering nebula. Entering Federation space.
Oh, we're in Federation space. Star trekking across the universe. Oh, darn.
Captain's log supplemental.
Oh.
We have arrived at Frigis in response to a distress call from Chancellor Larac. Although he claims to have been attacked by the Romulans, we can find no evidence that any battle ever took place.
Why is he lying?
Sensors are picking up a vessel.
Again.
Yellow alert.
A
Yellow.
Romulan warbird is on sensors.
Sensors.
We are being hailed. Locking
What's-
weapons.
Press-
Being hailed. Raising shields.
Okay. Hail him.
Do you need a moment, Captain? I understand you humans need to pray before death.
Didn't we destroy you? Again? Oh, dear. You know as well as I that our ships are evenly matched. A fight is in nobody's best interest. My crew and I are prepared to sacrifice ourselves for the Federation. Are you prepared to make that same sacrifice? Nah, we don't need to go that hard. We don't need to go that hard.
You know as well as I that our ships are evenly matched. A fight is in nobody's best interest.
They raise right next to them.
I am very much interested in a fight, Captain. The destruction of the Enterprise will be a great boost to my career.
Yeah, hold this. Hold this. Picard with his chest puffed out.
Fire.
Eat that. Do a barrel roll.
Enemy ship is firing.
Fire.
We are being hailed.
Oh, we being hailed now all of a sudden? Oh, shoot.
Fire.
Oh, no.
Phaser fire missed. We are being hailed.
Okay, hail him.
Do you need a moment?
Oh, my God.
You know as well.
I am...
Fire.
No damage.
Fire.
Oh, dear.
Our phaser fire missed. The shields are holding.
How do I move? Weapons locked.
Locking weapons. We have been hit.
I don't know what I'm doing. How do I move my ship? How do I move the ship? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Finish him. Aye, Kupo. You can click on Con. Okay. If I click on Con, what do I do next, Wessie? I'm doing good. How are you? How are you, Kupo? Sorry for yawning. Love that shirt? Thank you. My Luigi shirt. I love Luigi. You could click on Con and select a different maneuver. You seem tired. It's a little late. It's past 1 a.m. for me. It's a little late. It's past 1 a.m. Sleepy time soon. Yeah, probably in like a couple of hours from now, after we do everything. You're beat, Romulans. I've noticed that Worf often says we are being hailed, and yet there's nothing new on the line. Yeah, what's up? What do you think is up with that, Dillis? Huh? Zangief? Wait, what are you talking about? Tactics, not con? Might be a bug? Nah. Oh, yeah, in the game? Yeah, might be a bug. Might be a bug. My ship? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay.
Torpedo away. Enemy ship is firing.
Does that delegate mean the control how you move? I don't know. This is so they didn't really give a tutorial on how to do this part. So it kind of was just like it was like point and click, right? Like all dialogue, and then all of a sudden new game mode pop up. New game mode pop up. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay. Tactics. Okay, let me go to tactics.
Torpedo locked.
Weapon maneuver.
The
Deadeye.
shields are holding.
Engage tactical maneuver.
Okay.
We are being hailed. We have been hit. The target is out of range.
The target's out of range.
We are being hailed. We are being hailed. Direct hit.
Fire.
We are being hailed.
Okay. He keeps saying we're being hailed, but...
We are being hailed.
Okay.
You put up a brave fight, Captain. I salute you.
Okay. Well, he did say something different this time.
It's a good day to die, Commander.
Oh, snap! Yo, he broke out the Klingon on him. Savage. Luxon, thanks for the raid. Hello, welcome. How's it going? Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you so much for the raid. What did you do on your broadcast today? Everyone from my channel, please make sure to go and follow Luxon Phoenix. I got to meet Luxon Phoenix at TwitchCon. Luxon is awesome and is a wonderful broadcaster. Please make sure to go and check out Luxon. How was Final Fantasy? Wait, Final Fantasy 4? Were you playing Final Fantasy 4? How did it go? I hope it was fun. Is it a pixel remaster? Oh, somebody wants to say hello to you. Someone wants to say hello to you. Bobby. She said, what's up? Hi, if you've never been here, my name is Ash. I play retro games and Nintendo games, and today we're playing this awesome DOS game called Star Trek Final Unity. You got the Pixel Remaster bundle, so I'm playing it. Nice! For Pixel Remaster. Awesome. Well, welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for choosing our channel to raid. I really appreciate it. And we're in the middle of a battle. I'm trying to figure out what to do in this battle right now. By the by, Ash, is one of the next battles where I kept hitting the crash. You fight a trio of unknown alien ships and it crashes halfway through. Okay, good to know.
The enemy has engaged. Direct hit.
We who are about to die salute you. Okay. Well, see you later, alligator.
The Romulan warbird has been destroyed.
Thanks, Worf.
I cannot begin to thank you for coming to our rescue. If I can help you in any way, please let me know.
GG. Yeah, short stream, but still getting over a weird, possibly flu bug, but I'm doing much better. Oh, I'm sorry that you were not feeling well. Oh, man. Just taking what I can. I need to go get some more rest. Okay, have a good sleep. Have a good rest. Take care of yourself. And I hope you feel better soon. But thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I remember if there's 1 or 2 more Romulan battles, or if the next is the battle. Okay, cool.
I'd like to beam a team down to your planet and talk with you more directly.
You and your crew will be most welcome.
Okay. So let's save. I wonder... Yeah, it's definitely something going around. Yeah, my mom told me she got sick too. Thank you, G-Star. Yeah, my mom, my brother, and sister said that they all had like this flu. And yeah, so I've been hearing about that going around. Yeah, since Saturday, yeah.
Admiral Williams here. What can I do for you, Captain?
I want to ask her about our recent performance. Your kiddos are sick, Sev? Your sister and people at work, Madge? Oh, man.
What's your assessment of our recent performance?
I'm pleased to note that you contacted the Klingon attack cruiser Bortas, which intercepted and diverted a squadron of warbirds. Captain Kedra was able to take prisoners and obtain some valuable information about the reasons for the Romulan invasion. Shall I go on?
Please do.
We're proud of the work you did in the Golder sector. Based on the information from the Enterprise and the Bortas, we've reclassified the invasion as an incursion. Shall I go on?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Picard out.
Before getting sick? Yeah. Hand sanitizer, mask. Yeah. Please do. I love that. That's a good line. All right. Let's go to the transporter. We've got our coordinates to warp down. Oh, Captain Picard is coming on the away team? What? Captain Picard, Worf, Deanna, and Data, huh?
Beam down coordinates selected.
Yeah, I usually do too, Sev. I usually do as well. It's a high-risk away team. I agree.
Thank you for allowing us to beam down.
I welcome you in the Lawgiver's name. Although the sects have refused to help, I am more than willing to assist you.
Okay, the ancient Chodak have suddenly assumed great importance in galactic affairs. We were hoping you could tell us some more about them. How did the Romulans manage to find you? Your world appears to be intact. I trust there was no damage in the Romulan vessel. If you excuse me, I have other duties to attend to. Perhaps we can talk again later.
The ancient Chodak have suddenly assumed great importance in galactic affairs. We were hoping you could tell us some more about them.
Okay.
Our people have always been fascinated by the ruins found when our ancestors arrived here. Over the years, we have learned many things about the Chodak society and technology.
What do you know about Chodak technology?
We do not fully understand the principles behind it, but we've been able to make some of it function. The chameleon field that disguises our world, for example, is a Chodak invention.
What else have you discovered about Chodak technology?
They had an unusual way of navigating that seemed to be based on how long it took to travel between different points at a particular speed. Unfortunately, I don't know how they defined their basic units, so I can't be more specific.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Chodak technology?
They created special shielding materials which could block out any transporter beams we know of, yet their own transporters could pass through them easily.
What else have you discovered about Chodak technology?
They use devices similar to isolinear rods as keys to many of their machines. Here, let me give you one.
How does it work?
When this programmer is twisted around the rod's end, it can alter the rod's settings, making it a sort of all-purpose key. If you use the programmer properly, you can activate almost any Chodak machine or computer.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Chodak technology?
Why do you keep asking the same thing?
The crowning glory of their technology was something called the Unity device that made it possible for them to control their far-flung empire.
Do you have any more details about this Unity device?
I think it was a superweapon with almost unlimited powers. When the Chodak lost it somehow, their empire fell apart almost immediately.
Oh.
What do you know about Chodak society?
Their empire spanned this quadrant, encompassing tens of thousands of star systems. It endured for 100,000 years. Then, 900,000 years ago, it disintegrated, almost overnight.
It's unusual for such an immense empire to last that long. What was the secret of their success?
They had a talent for administration. They had an entire planet called Alanor, from which they ruled their empire. The bureaucracy must have been colossal.
You don't get that battle until the part where you first use this rod. You don't get that oh, okay. So the battle you're talking about is after this? Got it. Got it. Hi, Salixon. Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's been so great. It's been a lot of fun. Yeah, not for a little while longer. Okay, good to know. No, that's okay. I'm glad to at least kind of like be aware of it though, because I'll make sure to save in a couple of save spots before.
What else do you know about Chodak history?
We believe that the group which settled here and built these structures was not from the mainstream of Chodak society.
Why do you say that?
For one reason, this is a very small base. The structures the Chodak built could not have held more than a few thousand people. This could not have been a major colony.
And for another?
The Chodak settlers often refer to Alanor as the seat of evil, and frequently said that the Unity device, the Empire's chief means of control, had to be destroyed.
Perhaps the settlers here were similar to your own ancestors, fleeing an established society to pursue a different vision.
Perhaps, but I suspect the Chodak here played a far more active role. This outpost was only inhabited for a few decades, which coincided almost exactly with the end of the Empire as a whole.
These reasons are not strong grounds for believing the settlers here were rebels.
There are 1,000 more small clues, all pointing to the same conclusion. But there is one major mystery which could resolve the question completely.
What is this mystery?
A century ago, our scientists found a Chodak data crystal. We believe it contains the answers we seek, but unfortunately, the crystal is extremely old and fragile. Our equipment is not sophisticated enough to read it without destroying it.
Okay, switch sides. Any Trek? Which villain are you? Gul Dukat. Absolutely 100%. Gul Dukat is one of my favorites, and I just think he's really, really awesome. Okay, ads are going to play in 3, 2, 1, and a pause. 7 of 9. You thought you had a head cold, but it was just a normal cold, Senzobo. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better. Oh, Bobs. Deep Space Nine. Yeah, exactly. I love Gul Dukat. I don't know, something about his whole story I just thought was really interesting. And the way that he portrays the character and his whole story arc. Right? Did anyone watch Star Trek back in the day? We've been talking about that all night, Zangief. We've been talking about Star Trek all night. Yeah, and I feel like, for a lot of us, Star Trek, a lot of our parents got us into it, and, a lot of people have really good fond memories of Star Trek. Lorena! Garrick and Martok for the win. Oh no, Lorena, I'm so sorry. It thought the Pluto.tv was a link. I'm so sorry. That's why it timed out your chat. Links don't work in this chat. I'm so sorry. Deep Space Nine also has my favorite Star Trek character, plain and simple, Garrick. I love Garrick. And here we have Jadzia Dax. Jadzia Dax, another one of my favorites. I'm fine now. The cold was last until Sunday. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Lorena. Garrick and Bashir. Yes, I love them so much. The Garrick and Bashir banters. Yes. Walking up in the middle of the night to them watching it. Oh, to your family watching Star Trek. Yeah, so good, right? I definitely had a lot of memories of watching Star Trek with my dad. And also just like watching it late at night myself, in the middle of the night. But yeah, welcome back from the ads if you got hit with the ads. Thank you so much for sitting through them. And I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Bobby's purring, by the way. She's purring really loud. Hi, Reaper. Good to see you. Welcome in. TOS Trek. I need to get through TOS Trek. I need to get through it. I did not make it all the way, and I really need to finish watching it. How am I and Bobby? Bobby's doing great. She's being a little sweet, and I'm doing very well, thank you. Klingon 10! Hi, Secret Agent Bondi. Hello. I was just talking about how Riggs' Gowron emote is one of my favorites. Bobby is bobbing. She is. She's bobbing. She's bobbing along. Deep Space Nine by the Pale Moonlight. Yes, that's a great episode. Very, very wonderful episode. Yeah, there's that Rig Dolphin. I love it. Character straight up encourages Cisco to do war crimes and political assassination. I wish we got a show that explored Cardassia more. I love the Cardassians. I feel like they have so much like interesting stuff going on, I don't know. I think it would be a really interesting show to watch, especially after the Dominion War. I want to see what happened to Cardassia after the Dominion War. I want to see a show that talks about Cardassia and Ferengis and the Klingons. Like I want to see like a show where like the crew is like Cardassian, Ferengi, and Klingons. Picard recap Cardassia's origins. Human females are too frail. I think I would play a Klingon if I was to be, one of them, one of those characters. I think I would play a Klingon.
Perhaps the Enterprise's computers could read your Chodak data crystal safely.
And I'm a big fan of prunes. Exactly. A prune juice is a warrior's drink. Exactly. Exactly, Barracourts. Exactly.
Very well. I will entrust the crystal to you. All I ask is that you share whatever you discover to satisfy our own curiosity.
I want to see the Ferengi and how they meet the Klingons. Prune juice and vodka is a pile driver. Wait, is that really how they make that? I don't know.
If you'll excuse me, I have other duties to attend to. Perhaps we can talk again later.
As you wish. May the spirit of the lawgiver guide your path through the stars.
Okay, thanks.
We've done all we can here. Beam us up.
So maybe Dillis. Okay. Interesting. All right, we're beaming back up.
Chancellor Larac was most helpful. We now know what the Romulans are seeking.
The Great River will provide.
Do you think the Romulans have really found the Unity device?
I love the idea that Klingons love cats because cats are feisty little warriors that take no flack. Wait, but Worf didn't seem to like Spot. Remember when Data asked Worf to take care of Spot? Red alert.
We know already if they had.
The device is that powerful?
Cardassians? Yeah.
I'm not sure, but without it, an empire which spanned this entire section of the galaxy disintegrated overnight.
What are your orders, Captain?
Set course for the Runor sector. Set close for Horse 3. Guess we gotta go to Horse 3.
Set course for Horse 3, Warp 5.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Worf is just an atypical example. Need more Patrick Stewart's voice. Yo, for real. Okay, let's save here. Save. Frigis. I don't know why we're going to warp to Horse 3, but I figured that's where we should go.
The ancient Chodak race seems to be at the heart of the current situation. The Vulcan scholar Shanak was studying some of their ruins. Perhaps he could give us more information.
Oh, Shanak. Shanak.
Chancellor Larac was totally honest with us.
Oh.
Captain, the ship's computer has completed its attempt to read the damaged Chodak data crystal we received from Chancellor Larac.
Okay.
Any success, Mr. Data?
Hi, Anti-Pez. He was standing out in the green room. Hi, Seven. Hi, Lady J-Dog. Hi, Speedy Misha. Oh, dear. Hello. You rewatched the episode of Top Gear with Patrick Stewart as a guest? I forgot he was on it. Seven, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Hello. How was your broadcast? You love my Luigi shirt? Hi, Ganith? Hello. Thank you. Hold on, let me make sure you get a proper shout out. I have to log into my other computer here. Okay. I was watching Star Trek Nemesis on TV. Nice! It's for Luigi. That does make sense. Yes. It's L for Luigi. Thank you so much for the raid. What did you do on your broadcast today? Everyone from my channel, please make sure to go and give Seven a follow. Seven is a really wonderful artist. Oops. Hello? There we go. I was like, why didn't it tell me what game you played? There you go. What retro were you playing today? Backseating. Secret agent. I should make some sound clips like that. I should ask Rig if he wants to do some sound clips for my channel. What retro were you playing today? Everyone from my channel, please give 7 of 7 a follow. Check out their channel. 7 is an awesome artist and a really wonderful broadcaster. And if you've never been here, my name is Ash and I play retro games. And today we're playing a DOS game called Star Trek The Final Unity. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at Bobby. She's getting antsy, chat. She's getting antsy. She really wants kibble. She wants kibble right now. This is why she's running up and down. She's getting antsy. She wants kibble. She won't she won't stay until she gets what she wants. Rig Sound Library is amazing. It is really, really awesome. You're playing Atari 2600 Dark Chambers. Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever played that game. I don't think I've ever played it. What kind of game is that? You're bold for having that name on Twitch, opening yourself up for 7. Hear me out. The main characters of the Helm were different people IRL, personality-wise. Yeah. Yeah. I do think so. Definitely. I think so. I feel like if you were an ensign and you met Riker, he was very different than Riker talking to like Picard or Data, you know? He probably took no crap. Who threw that vegetable? Bobby's gonna eat a vegetable. Thanks, Kev. 16-bitten, a true warrior doesn't give up cuddles easily. Oh my god, I love that Gowron emote. That is so good. That is so good. Oh, it's like Gauntlet. Yes, I love Gauntlet. I love Gauntlet. Oh my gosh, that's such a great game. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for choosing our channel. It's all right. Look at that wolf, son of Moog. I love that. That's a good one, too. Oh, that's an Andy. That's the Andy War. Long live the Riker maneuver. Hi, Zen. Hello.
Only in part, sir. Much of the information was corrupted, as we had feared. But there is one section that may be of interest in our current situation. As Chancellor Lerac guessed, Frigis was indeed a rebel base. The crystal explains how the rebels stole information from the main computer on Alinor and used it to attack the Unity device itself.
Hi, girly Satan. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. From my real-life military experience, I've had superior NCOs and commission officers order me to refer to them by first name at any and all times when we weren't on watch together. Oh. So it's likely. I agree. I think it is. I think definitely they were different than when they were on the bridge. I'm doing very well, thank you. Bobby's here too. She says hi. And thank you so much to the person that followed. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Ed. Hello. How you feeling today? Hello. Good to see you.
The rebels used a programmable encryption rod to access Alinor's main computer and learn vital information about the Unity device. This information was then used to plan a raid against the Unity device. There is then a corrupted section and a brief mention of a space freighter called the Rinkel. I am not certain what the connection is between the freighter and the raid.
Hey, Andrew, have a good night. Take care. I'll see you next time. Get some good rest, okay? Mickey is in my lap, and she's saying hi. Oh. I finished Star Trek Prodigy. Nice, Doug. Nice. Vol, push on. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome in. It's very nice to meet you. 13-year Navy vet. Yo, thank y'all for your service. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do we defeat Q? Q's the final boss, right? Duddy. Oh my gosh. Wait, Duddy, check this out. Looking forward to season 2 on Netflix. I don't know if I shared this before, but if you want to play that Borg Read Mastered game, because Q is in it, there's a browser version of the game, and it's really, really awesome. It's really awesome. I like it because Q is in that so much. We're definitely going to play through that game too.
The complete text of the information may, of course, be found in the ship's computer.
Okay. Let's save. Save. Interesting. Yes. Okay, so...
Chancellor Lerac.
Let's talk to Riker.
I think it's more than coincidence that references to the Chodak keep appearing everywhere we look. Maybe that Vulcan scholar Shaynok could tell us some more about them.
So basically, it's a game. It was like a FMV game, and you play as like some ensign, but Q is in it, and you have to fight off the Borg. It's really, really, really fun. The Borg have returned. Looks awesome. Oh, great 16-bit, and I hope you enjoy it.
Sensors are picking up a vessel.
Not a vessel. Evasive maneuvers. Get us out of here. Intercept.
Intercept the target.
Helm, plot an intercept course.
Go to red alert. A Romulan warbird is on sensors.
The ship is
locking
decloaking.
weapons. Their shields are failing.
Savor your victory while you can, Captain. You will find it short-lived.
Oh, we blew him up. We blew him up in one shot. Nuclear vessel. Alright. Okay. Destination Horse 3. Hello, Rig. Oh my gosh, so great to see you. Oh my gosh. Hello, Rig. Rig is the best, chat. Rig is the best.
Standard orbit.
We've been talking about how awesome your emote is. Rig, I was talking to chat. And I think we're going to play Mass Effect soon. Everybody was like, Ash, you should play Mass Effect. I said, I was watching Rig play Mass Effect, and do you all think I should play Mass Effect? And they were like, yes. Nuke for Press has gifted a tier 1 sub to Retro Island Gaming. Thank you. Rig is the bestest. I love hanging out with Rig all the time. Rig plays all the coolest games. Rig is so funny. Please go and hang out with Retro Island Gaming. I hang out there all the time. And I think Rig is awesome. Yes, hello. Yo, thanks Nuke for Prez. Did we find a ship and explode it without opening comms first? No. We already knew that they were coming after us. They was trying me. Mm-hmm. You know, when somebody told me about Tally, I was very sad. Rig. What happened? Do you have to kill Tally? Is that optional? Was there a reason? Oh dear. No, Dillis. Dillis says no. If you play it right, you do not. Oh dear. Poor Rig. What, are you streaming tonight? What you doing later? Are you streaming? Or no, is today a day off? It's optional, but it happened. It was very traumatic. Oh dear. I'm off. Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, everyone go and follow Rig, Retro Island Gaming. Thank you for the 19 bits. I appreciate it. Thanks for the for glory. It's quite possible to play the game in a manner wherein every one of your companions survives. Oh, see, I don't know anything about Mass Effect. So we're gonna learn. Along the way. I'll just get the Master Edition. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits and giving Bobby some scritches. I appreciate that. Thank you. There's also a way to play where everyone dies. Oh dear. That's precisely why I'm attempting to keep it vague. Got it. Rig, this game is so good. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's really cutscene.
Captain's log. We have arrived at Horse 3 to request some advice from the noted Vulcan archaeologist Chodak. Instead, all we have found here is a recorded message buoy broadcasting continuously.
Uh-oh, what happened to Chodak?
To whoever hears this message.
Uh-oh.
The sudden incursion into this region of space by a flotilla of Romulan warships has made this remote expedition untenable.
Uh-oh.
For the safety of my crew, I have decided to abandon this site temporarily. In the name of science, I ask that you do not disturb my work on this planet. There is one site that requires special care. The Chodak site seems to have a field that camouflages it to normal sensors. I located it mostly by accident. There is a platform jutting out part way down a deep shaft in the ground. Further investigation has been blocked by an ancient rock slide.
As much as I would like to honor Shanok's request to leave the site alone, we don't have that luxury. The current situation makes it imperative that we learn where this planet Alanor is. This Chodak base may have the information we need.
Oh dear, he ain't gonna be happy with that.
We should form an away team at once to investigate this shaft that Shanok spoke of, but we'll have to be careful to disturb as little on the site as possible.
What happened to Picard's face? Listen, the artist took some artistic liberties. Rig. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Do I have to use the bald tag because Picard is on the screen? In my stream, do I have to use the bald tag, Rig? just play that fun. Let the story happen. Chat would go nuts. Hazemaker! Happy New Year! How are you? Welcome, welcome. How you feeling today? How you feeling? You sometimes use the ball tag in your stream.
Primary core access enabled.
Ooh.
Systems online.
Okay, we're gonna have to make an away team, chat. Ball tag is the secret sauce. Yes, exactly. 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 Then I saw the safe for work tag. Oh, thank you. Thank you for seeing the tag. Yeah. Safe for work. We keep it safe for work here. We do. But thank you for reading the tag. I appreciate that. All right, transporter. Hi, N3. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. Okay, we're getting Picard,
Beam
Data,
down coordinates selected.
Geordi, and Deanna. Oh dear. I always get nervous when Picard goes on an away team. Oh wow. A trick is innuendos. Okay, let's see what we see.
Those spires are fascinating. I wonder whether they're natural or whether the Chodak sculpted them that way.
It's a guaranteed win if Picard goes. Do you control the transport? So, imagination. There are different difficulty settings for this game, and I picked the easiest one because I wanted to have fun. And apparently, if you pick the harder difficulty settings, you can choose the away team. But the coordinates are chosen for you, but you can choose the away team in the harder difficulties. I guess because certain characters would have different reactions, so... But in the easiest one, it just chooses it for you. Picard has plot armor. Yeah, exactly. Plot armor. Like a critical story path. You could change the difficulty at any time, I think. Gotcha. Okay.
I wonder if there could be anything behind this pile of rubble.
Okay. Let's go to Data. Let's have him scan the rubble.
There appears to be a hollow area behind this pile of rubble.
Okay. Can we move the rubble?
I do not believe that will work.
Well, how are you supposed to move the rubble? Oh, maybe a phaser? Did it work?
Perhaps there is something behind that pile of rocks.
It didn't work? Okay. Wait, what's our mission? To investigate the ancient ruins for any information that may lead to the discovery of the Chodak. Okay.
Perhaps there is something...
Okay, but didn't he use the frickin'... Do I have to change the phaser?
This is a Type 2 phaser, capable of...
Okay. Phaser on high setting. Okay, we had to put the phaser on the high setting. That was it. It's not working. Harry, hello, welcome. How's the Spock venture going? Oh, we're having a great time. It's rubble without a cause. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, we had to put it on the highest setting. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna switch back to Pickard. Wait, let me make sure there's not other stuff that I need to look at.
This chasm extends as far down as I can see.
Chasm? Why did I... Oh, it's HRY. So sorry. You're right. I definitely did make that note. I'm so sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Why did I think it was pronounced chasm? I didn't know it was pronounced chasm. Oops. Some weird music. Whoa, look at these drawings. Happy New Year. How are you? How was your New Year? Okay, it said it was a
This
generator.
large piece of machinery is still functioning.
Oh, sick. What else is it?
A shooting star. On Earth, that means you get to make a wish.
Deanna, you fly in space for a living. You cannot mean to tell me you gotta point out a shooting star. Like, that should be like regular.
Shooting star is actually a misnomer.
Oh dear.
In reality, they are simply meteors which are incinerated as they enter a planet's atmosphere.
Oh, really? Thank you, Data.
I know, Data, and rainbows are just the refraction of light by water droplets, but they're still beautiful.
Deanna isn't even Earth, exactly. What the refrigerator? That was a weird thing to add to it. All right, let's have Data take a look at this.
This appears to be a field generator of some type. However, I am unfamiliar with this design.
Oh, maybe Jordy will know?
This is definitely a field generator, but I'd have to study it more closely before I could give you any details.
All right, well,
it didn't work.
I forgot about Jordy and his attitude. It didn't work. All right, maybe he's got to use let's use the tricorder on it.
This device generates the chameleon field that disguises the station when you look at it from space.
Oh, you've been sick? Oh, I'm so sorry. We were just talking about that earlier. Like, people were talking about how they were sick. Some flu is going around. I hope you feel better. Data the wet blanket. Can we give Data his emotion chip yet? For real. What did he say?
This device generates the chameleon field that disguises the station when you look at it from space.
Oh, okay. What does Data got to say? Oops. Actually, let's see.
Based on these readings, I suspect this is the device which generates the chameleon field.
Okay. So, should I use the isolinear rod on it?
I see no way of using this with that object.
Okay. Should I use this?
I see no way.
Should I use this with this?
I see no way.
Okay. Is there anywhere else for us to go? Oh, we can go over here. But too late for me to get into. Got you, Duddy. Well, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for taking a look at it.
The power source appears to still be functioning.
Okay.
Readings indicate that this chasm is 3.487 kilometers deep. The walls are composed primarily of igneous rocks.
Yeah, that flu, but getting better now. The noise finally unblocked. Thank goodness. Good. Yeah. Everyone be safe. Winter is coming. Yeah. For sure. All right, let's...
The bottom's almost 3.5 kilometers down.
Okay.
It's incredible. An energy source still working after 900,000 years.
Can you imagine something working for 900,000 years? I wonder if these artists are still around. That's a good question.
This rod could come in pretty handy if we ever need to unlock any Chodak mechanisms. We can adjust the code of the isolinear rod with this device.
Okay, so should we use this with this?
I can't make it work.
Okay,
if
maybe.
I were to speculate, I would say that this particular site was used for making astronomical observations.
As effective as trying to shoot the duck on dog.
That would explain why this outpost is so far from the main body of the Chodak Empire. Perhaps they were attempting to make clean observations, uncontaminated by interference from their own transmissions.
Let's record as much as we can. Our computer can analyze the data and make sense out of it later.
I'll get stuck here. I feel like after a little while of like
There's
learning
a lot of scientific equipment in this part of the site.
Learning how to play these kinds of games, you kind of start to look for certain patterns of like things to click.
This must be the heart of the station. We must be especially careful to examine everything we find in detail.
Dwemer. That's true. That's true. HRY Dwemer. Mm-hmm. I was telling people yesterday that I miss playing Morrowind. Can I go this way? Oh my god, why are you walking so slow? Monday Morrowind returns. I know, I miss Morrowind sometimes too.
There's a lot of scientific equipment in this part of the site.
This must be the heart of the station. We must be especially careful to examine everything we find in detail.
Okay, thanks. Instrument. Oh, pit. Okay. So let's use this on the...
The device was set up to measure the time between certain subspace pulses.
Okay. What else? I don't see. Okay. Let me turn back to the captain. Oh my god, even the captain's walking slow.
There's a lot of scientific equipment in this part of the site.
Oh my god.
This must be the heart of the station. We must be especially careful to examine everything we find in detail.
I feel like the game is kind of bugging out right now. It's kind of running real slow. It's a little weird. Okay. It's a little weird. Yeah, I gotta get to sleep.
There's
yeah,
a lot of scientific...
I think this might be a good spot to call it and pick it up next time. I think this might be a good, because a game is acting funny and we've been going for more than 3 hours. So let's just call it here and continue. Let's continue this on a different day. Let's continue this on a different day. Quit. Yeah. No, I didn't continue Mario RPG on my own. I'm saving it for when we're going to stream it again. Yeah, we're going to finish that on stream. I haven't touched it, Duddy. The only game I've been playing offline is Zelda. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sev. Thank you, Rick. Thanks, Dillis. Thanks, Duddy. Thanks, Brisby. Better get Data's head and attach it to your computer. Get his game moving fresh again. Oh my gosh, Candle Jack, thank you. Happy New Year. Thank you, Dr. Poxy. Thanks, everybody. I hope you all had a really great time. I know I did. Thanks, Girly Satan. I've been looking for Elder Scroll comics. What? Why, I didn't know that did they make Elder Scroll comics? Here's my Discord if y'all want to jump in and say hi while I am offline. You can say hi there. Thank you, Meadow. Oh my gosh, me too. Thanks, Namalki. Thanks, Koopo. I have a lot of work to do, and I can't wait to start working on all that stuff we talked about. Thanks, Meadow. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate that gift sub earlier today. Thanks, HRY. Yeah, we'll be live again soon. If we aren't live tomorrow, then we'll be live on Thursday for sure. Thanks, Q-Man. Thank you so much. Here's my socials. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, Blue Sky. Those are great places to stay up to date with my channel. Have a good night. Thank you. A good night too. Thank you. You too, Nuke for Prez. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Here's a raid message. We're gonna find a very nice and awesome person to raid. Thank you, HRY. Yeah, enjoy the goo. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Will do. Will do. Let's find a nice person to raid. Gooey cake, a peptide cake. A peptide cake. That would be really nice. Let's find a nice person to raid, chat. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for always making my day fun and awesome and hilarious and amazing. And you all have really great conversations. We have such great times having good conversations and hanging out. And I want to say how much I really appreciate you. And I'm so glad that we get to hang out every day and chat and stream and have a good time. I really appreciate you all. And I'm going to get to work on all that stuff that we talked about. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be really fun. Okay. So now I want to bake a cake. You should bake a cake. Cake is for any time of the day. Cake is for any time of the day. Believe it. Believe it. Okay. A mug cake. That's a good idea. I love that idea. A mug cake. Love that idea. All right. So, okay. Oh, good thing I pulled some of these up because some of them, they went offline. Okay. All right. I see somebody that I want to raid. Bake a pretty cake. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is tasty, gotta do the cooking by the book, or your cake will come out crazy. Let's go raid Atari Beer Pong. Playing Space Quest 3. Atari Beer Pong is playing Space Quest 3. Okay, you gotta go get to work. Okay, you got work in the morning. Imagination, I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the great conversations. Thanks for all the good questions. And we'll talk again soon. Take care. All right, let's go see what Atari Beer Pong is up to in Space Quest 3 on the Atari ST. I'll see you all later. Don't forget to tell your friends Ash said hi. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.